no! Oh no!
Hey.
What?
Oh man,
What'd you
almost
do?
a flawless, dude.
What happened? What happened?
I forgot I still
Yeah,
had the
what'd you do?
chat up in Discord. It ruined it.
Wow.
Let's
Oh my goodness.
just end it here.
What are you gonna
guys.
do with you, Steven?
Let's just end it. Honestly.
Oh, I just saw it in the vlog, or in the live stream.
What's up, guys?
What up?
There we go. Sorry, I was messing with my lamps.
Whoa.
Oh.
Lamp. Bring me the
Lamp.
lamp.
Dude, we watched Aladdin the other day with our kids.
Uh-huh.
It's kind of scary. It's kind of a weird
It
movie.
is. Yes.
Yeah.
You know what else is scary? Do you remember Brave Little Toaster?
Oh, dude, yeah.
100%.
That's a freaking nightmare.
We were we were talking. I forgot how we brought it up, but like something on appliances, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's just like Brave Little Toaster. And then I had a realization. I was like, I think that's why I was afraid of vacuums for a little bit growing up.
Dude,
'Cause
yeah,
that vacuum
that's
was scary.
completely
That's
then-
one
fair.
where I don't remember. There's some movies from my childhood that I remember like being scared of, but I don't remember why. That's
You
one of
don't
them.
remember the
Somebody dies
storyline.
in Brave Little Toaster, right? Did the AC unit die or something like that?
Yeah.
Well,
Yes.
you
So
commit suicide on screen.
Yeah, that scared
Right.
me. That scared me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it would scare pretty much
It's a
anyone.
little freaky.
To
But
watch.
also,
well, Jacob had not heard
go
of it before, and I was like, so basically, it's like Toy Story, but with appliances and a lot more traumatic.
That's
good way to
great.
put it.
A great description.
Yeah,
Dude, that showed like straight up like I remember watching it or the movie. I watched it and the first time, and I remember being like,
Nope.
I'm good.
No, thank
That was
you.
Yeah.
once was enough. Like,
Were you afraid of like being discarded on the side of the road?
yes, dude, my entire life now, right now, like,
He was going
dude,
to
it
take you out and drop
traumatized,
you
like-
off somewhere.
I had okay, peek
Read
behind
that
the
with them.
curtain to our lovely subscribers on YouTube. I for sure have very diagnosed OCD, right? And part of my OCD as a kid was I could not move forward in life because I thought everything had feelings. Because Toy Story, Brave Little Toaster, all of that. So like I would obsess for hours at a time about which fork to use for dinner because I didn't want the other forks to feel bad that I didn't choose them.
I can relate.
Yeah. Or a lot of it was also had to do with like counting. So I had light up shoes. And my light up shoes each had to light up the same amount of times per day. Otherwise, the other one would feel bad that it didn't light up as much.
Are you telling me Brian used to have compassion?
Oh, no,
don't
Brian
believe
used to
that.
have a disorder.
Same thing.
Brian still has a
You
disorder.
have a
Brian,
disorder? Yeah.
Brian self-medicates. No, it's it eventually kind of petered out. Now it's more other things, but like it kind of tapered down into just regular old anxiety. But yeah,
We love
no, but it all had to
Basic. Yeah.
just run of the mill anxiety disorder.
Crippling.
But it all stemmed from like shows like that, dude. Like straight up, directly back to like Brave Little Toaster was just like a toaster, man, that nobody freaking cared about or wanted. And he cared so much. He
So
cared so
brave.
much about being that family's toaster.
I know.
I'm like, how can I get
What he
rid
was
of?
made for.
Look.
What he
I'm
was
not
made
gonna lie to you. Haley and I got gifted a toaster for when we got married, like off of our registry.
Mhm.
We still have it because until it dies, there's no shot.
You gotta bury
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna bury it
Yeah.
in the backyard.
it. You gotta get
Go to
pallbearers.
Steven's house and we'll light an effigy.
Mhm.
Sending him off with respect, you know.
Yeah, Viking funeral style with a
There you go.
flaming
dude.
arrow. Yeah.
On a waterfall.
Perfect.
South Carolina
Perfect.
waterfall.
Dude,
Oh wait, what? Luke says you want to talk about Smallville?
listen, it may or may not be on my top 3.
What?
So
Oh, I love
Whoa.
Smallville.
I was gonna say another movie a cartoon that scarred me as a child was Alice in Wonderland, when
Oh, yeah.
the walrus eats the like baby clams or something. Oh
Oh my gosh, I forgot about that part.
Bro,
I think I'm like, you only remember the cat, that you forget about the walrus.
Yeah,
Mhm.
dude, it's stuff like that when people are like, I don't know, like Gen Z's got it, like had it so hard because of COVID. I'm like, yeah, but you didn't have to watch traumatizing things for
True.
fun.
We had Alice in Wonderland.
Like,
Animated death all the time.
yeah, you didn't have to sit around and watch an AC unit commit suicide in front of you.
Sewer slide.
You know, sewer slide.
Unalive.
Yeah, you didn't have to unalive a toaster because you didn't want it anymore. Or,
Calvin!
hey, Mr. Pitts.
Just a heads up, guys. We are still delayed this week. I don't want to undelay it because then the quality will be lower. So we'll be all right. We'll be all
Well, I
right.
mean, lower than
No,
720.
we've always dealt with a delay. What's
We'll
wrong
be
with?
all right. We'll be all right.
Yeah.
And
Party
more than
time?
us being all right, you'll be all right.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But
Oh wait,
will
can I
say-
get my water bottle real quick? Hold on, I forgot.
Yeah.
No.
I will say to those of you joining us here in the chat, the most important or the best way you can support us in this transition from Twitch to YouTube is to like, subscribe, comment, do all the stuff. Make sure you're interacting with whatever because it helps with the algorithm. Totally unashamed plug there. That's if you want to see more Moviga on YouTube, you want other people to be able to interact with us and jump into the chat and yell at me for my bad takes. Just make sure and give the old thumbs up to the video, or as every YouTuber ever says, smash that like button.
Smash that like button, guys.
Or
Make sure you hit the bell so you know about all our new videos.
all right. And yeah.
Oh, sick. Thanks, Calvin.
Hey, what a guy.
Brian, what's it going to take to get Calvin to watch or read Lord of the Rings?
What, you haven't? Has he not?
I don't think he has. And I'm like, Calvin, you're a scholarly,
Book club, let's do it.
Yeah.
Dude, here's the other thing. We'll talk. We might talk about this here in a minute. It's in my top 3. Calvin, I think you would love, and I mean this like legitimately. This is not a joke. I know we were kind of just kidding around, but Red Rising. It's one of the best series I've ever read in my entire life. But also, Lord of the Rings was amazing.
100.
No.
100. What am I looking at?
You want to know why Calvin doesn't like Lord of the Rings?
Why?
It's because I'm assuming right now. So if this is all parody, but it's because Tolkien is a Catholic.
Oh no.
Let me know in the chat if I'm right, Calvin.
I'm looking for something on here, but I don't think I'm gonna find it.
Do we still need to record audio?
I do.
I do as well.
Let's do it.
I do.
Okay.
What I was gonna say, but
Can we spend the entire podcast episode talking about how much I love the vocal actresses of Huntrix and the voice actresses of Huntrix?
Oh, wait, I'm gonna put that as
'Cause-
my.
I'm pretty sure
Honorary.
that they just based the actual characters off of
Dude,
like
they're like the same
a-
people.
because like there's some stuff that's like Mira, the vocalist, forget her name. I'm trying to remember it. It's not gonna come in. It doesn't matter. But the vocalist, the singer who does her singing voice, and her are like the same person. They look the same. They act the same.
Audrey
they talk
Nuna?
the same. Yes.
Dude,
It's like I'm like you are Mira.
she really is.
But the voice actress of Rumi and Rumi seem more alike to me than EJ.
Arden, yeah, Arden Cho.
Arden Cho, and EJ
Yeah.
does not seem a lot like the character Rumi to me.
No, that's fair.
But
Arden
Ray-
is from Teen Wolf.
Ray,
Ray, Ami.
Ray Ami, and Zoe seem like the same exact person. But so does the voice actress. She seems also exactly like Zoe. So I'm like,
Yeah, it's so funny.
Calvin,
I could literally, I watch videos just of the independent 3 of them, like all day. because I'm just like,
Yeah.
you guys are the best.
They're so great.
Calvin, check HBO if you have it.
Luke, I have
Um,
not.
But they are great Christmas movies.
Wait,
not
you're
really
talking about
Christmas
Lord of the Rings?
People
Great Christmas
people watch
movies?
them. Yeah, people
No,
do
no,
those
they
at
aren't.
Christmas time. Yeah.
No. They're just great
Some people
movies.
watch them. I mean,
Great movies.
there's a lot of coziness to them, so a lot of people like watching them in the fall or Christmas. There's also a lot of
Calvin,
head chopping. So
I have all of the versions on Blu-ray and DVD. So anytime you want to watch them, you just let me know. You can either come over or borrow it. Luke, to answer your question, not because I don't want to, but I don't know. Kind of because I don't want to, I guess. But it's a good game. I kind of lost interest and people stopped playing it as much. Destiny's like in a terrible place right now, so I haven't been playing that either. But I'll talk about what I have been playing.
you want to do it now?
Yeah, let's
do
do
it
it.
live.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, here we go.
Live.
Frick it, we'll do it live.
Audacity.
I'm recording.
I
Daisies.
am.
Dude, Luke, why don't you just like hop in this
I'm
episode?
recording. 3, 2, 1. Gorgeous.
Dude, that was the most weenie clap I've ever done. in my life.
Gorgeous. I know. All right, you ready?
Yep.
Here we go. Welcome to the Moviga podcast, where we are talking all things movies, video games, and more. My name is Steven, joined today by Byron
Hello, hello.
and Asia.
Oh, hi.
What up?
What up?
Brian, remember when I
Happy
used to
Monday.
get your name wrong every week, and I would do
remember.
a different B name every week, dude?
Yeah, how could I
Good
forget?
times. Good times,
It was
dude.
back when we could lie about how much cake we had.
Oh, man. Now, the only one who has cake is Baron's Boulder Leaf.
Dude, right? And it's right
No one
here.
knows.
Ah.
We have a D&D campaign, and one of our peoples is a centaur. But instead of the typical, boring, normal centaur body, Brian just put a head on a pair of legs. A horse head on a pair of legs.
A horse head on a pair of legs. I made a reverse centaur with also no torso. And he's also super caked up. Like, just the biggest booty of all. And
Just like Daniel.
it's just like Daniel. So this I've printed 3. This is my second print. And
He just can't stop himself, dude.
I can't. Well, each one has been weird. The first one was like perfect, and then I screwed it up because I tried to like do something cool to it. And then this one's just kind of weird. So I'm printing a third one to see. It's almost done, so we'll see here in a minute if it came out well.
Well, we'll see it over at Moviga Monday. Moviga Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah.
Over here at YouTube, youtube.com/@Moviga Podcast. I can't remember URLs lately, dude. But for those of you who are with us live, shout out. Appreciate you. Love you. For those of you listening, we'd love for you to join us live over at youtube.com/@Moviga Podcast. But we appreciate you listening. Audio goes live every Friday, so follow us wherever you listen. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all in places. Give us a like, share us with your friends. But check us out at movigapodcast.com. Every link in the whole world of your needs is there. Our YouTube, audio, podcast, socials at Moviga Podcast on Instagram or Facebook. Check us out. Give us a follow. And hop in our Discord. Be part of the conversation. Party with us.
Yeah.
It's all about the party.
Yep.
Because it never stops.
War never changes.
That's right, baby. We got a wild show tonight. We're going to be talking Peacemaker. Brian might cover his ears. I don't know. We'll give a
probably
little
just
heads
leave.
up. We'll probably give a little heads up. We will give a little heads up when we get into
Follow
spoiler
your
territory.
heart, you know?
I'm probably going to follow my heart. Heavily Farts. We... What I'm talking about? Sorry, I'm referencing a video and no one knows what I'm talking about. But we're going to party. We're talking about Peacemaker, and we're going to talk about a couple other things, so it's going to be wild. But before we get to
Yeah.
that, it's
And we
top
got the
3
fantasy
time.
football hour.
Oh, shoot. Yeah. Top 3 time?
Do it.
Do it.
Popcorn. Asia.
All right. First, I am really sad that I didn't get to watch this in like the XD, whatever, the high tier escape
Disney
theater
XD.
thing.
Oh.
Yeah, whatever that's called. But I did get to watch it in that theater. Me and Jacob, my brother, watched Demon Slayer Infinity Castle finally.
Ooh,
Dude.
I'm so interested to hear about this.
Brian, you need to watch it.
Because
Listen,
I
like,
watched like 4 episodes, and so
Uh-huh.
I liked it, but I like it's my internal.
Oh wait, okay. You've only
struggle
watched 4
with-
episodes.
Yeah,
I mean, you would still like it
it's like
regardless, but
TV.
I'm like, I feel like you should enjoy the whole thing first before watching.
Yeah.
the
Is
movie.
it like the end? Of
Yeah.
Demon Slayer?
So
Okay.
there's, I forget how many. There's like 3 seasons out, I think, or 4 maybe. So the like finale of Demon Slayer is gonna be a trilogy. So this is the first
Ooh.
movie of the trilogy that's
Okay.
out. And I kind of like
catch
it.
up.
Like I've never experienced like a series of movies like wrapping up on anime. Like I always like get like movie experiences between seasons, or like that make up like half a season or like a story arc or something. But yeah, this is like a 3-part thing. And so part 1, Demon Slayer Infinity Castle, came out, and dude, it's so good. Like the art is stunning, and like without giving away, I don't want to like spoil stuff for you, but like, you know, these Demon Slayers have their own like abilities, and or their like way of I'm blanking on the different forms that they use, but you rarely see them fight together. Like they always like split up and like attack different baddies, different demons. But this is like you're getting a lot of like pairs or just like groups of demon slayers fighting together. So seeing like their different forms like layered on top of each other visually, it was just so stunning. And also it's gut-wrenching. There's always like really sad backstories behind like every demon. So like of course they like kind of unpacked you know, at least a couple of the demons backstories, and I don't know, I was just blown away. I really wish I would have able to see an XD, but yeah, I can't wait to watch it again. The music was stunning as well. I don't know, everything about it was great. And the best part, or the best thing watching that movie, was thinking about how like a couple weeks ago someone from my church, she like wanted to connect with her son, who's like the rest of her sons are like super into sports and she's like really athletic, but her youngest is like really into nerdy stuff, and he asked if she would watch the Demon Slayer movie with him, and she had no idea anything about it. And so like I gave her a really really quick synopsis of the general world of Demon Slayer, and she loved it. So that was cool. It's just cool to hear that people that like don't have any background in it would like really enjoy it too. So anyways, excellent. And then I also watched the first 2 episodes of the new season of Abbott Elementary, and it is just such a great comedy. Like, it's so well done. Steven doesn't like it.
Your camera is saying otherwise.
Your camera did the
Oh my,
thumbs down.
really?
You gave a thumbs down. Yeah.
No, I didn't have reactions. Just kidding. I was like, thank you. It's probably like one of the best comedies like that I've seen in a long time. And it's just, the character development is so good. Like it's also like a mockumentary style, but a more like, it's more self-aware of a mockumentary. Like I know Brian doesn't like fourth wall breaking, but like it makes sense for what they're doing. Like it's not just like a random like, oh, they know they're being filmed. Like there's a reason why they're being filmed. But the characters just like develop so much, and I love shows that like they start off with you truly just like hating a character, and then like seasons in you're like, actually I love this character so much. There's like a few of the faculty at that, you know, of Abbott Elementary that I was like, dude, they suck. Like, why are they here? And now I'm like, I like can't wait for the portions that they're in. So if you haven't watched that, you should. And so Luke has been watching through Smallville for, I forget how many times he's watched through it, quite a few. And while I typically really enjoy just like actually watching every episode in a row, he's been kind of watching this on his own, and so I'll like catch episodes here and there like as he's watching through it, but not everything. Yeah, and normally Luke would be like, I feel like Luke would be annoyed that I would ask him questions, but I feel like because Smallville is such like a off the walls kind of show, like it's entertaining for him, like hearing me react to some of the stuff that like goes on.
Favorite show as like in high school, like no joke.
Yeah, it was my uncle's favorite, so it's like cool to watch it. And I've seen it like I've seen episodes here and there like throughout the years, but I've never just sat down and watched every episode. And I technically still haven't done that. But there was one episode that was like Clark was like acting super paranoid, and you find out that it's a silver kryptonite, and I audibly was like, wait, how many kryptonites are there? I'm confused. And so I was trying to like rename them, like this is the cocaine kryptonite.
Oh yeah,
the red kryptonite is the
steroids kryptonite.
And so that's been really funny. And then I watched the 100th episode with Luke, which is like basically Clark goes back in time by like a day and like tries to rewrite fate, and ends up with someone still dying. And I was like, oh, so this is kind of like a Christmas Carol, but Smallville.
Dude, that show's so good, dude. Like for a high schooler, I remember like all of the kryptonites would show up and give him like a problem with something that would happen. Like the red kryptonite makes him like basically a total butt face.
Yeah.
And like it's like the first day that he and Lana are like actually together or whatever.
Yeah.
And then it's like he turns into a butt face, like, you know, obviously. And you're like, no, you're ruining it. We've been waiting for 4 seasons for you guys to date.
Slow burn.
Oh.
Yeah, and like you're gonna be a total idiot, and she's gonna leave you and whatever. But dude, there's some amazing characters in that show.
Yeah.
Too.
The thing that's funniest to me though is like, I mean, obviously it's like a very like angsty show. But I just love that no matter what emotion Clark is experiencing, his eyes and his eyebrows look exactly the same.
Oh, dude,
like
Tom Welling.
He don't look happy. He don't look mad. He don't look sad. He's just like deadpan, like a pleasant deadpan all the time. Just like, I'm here.
Yeah.
And like the words are coming out of his mouth that he's angry, but I don't like. Yeah.
He always clenches his jaws.
Yeah. Like that's what I'm saying. He's just got a little bit of angst in him, but like he can't actually be happy.
If I had a jawline like that too, though,
that would be like your defining.
Let's be honest. We would be clenching jaws all day long. Tom Welling he's a 10 out of 10 dude in more ways than one.
You're here first.
That's awesome. Okay, and then I have like a couple honorable mentions. Sorry.
Go for it.
One, I only actually put it in here because Brian brought it up before recording, but watching the first live performance of Golden by the voice actor, the singers of K-pop Demon Hunters who voice Huntrix singing voices. Dude, it was such an emotional like moment to see. Like, I don't know, that like, first of all, this movie came out like 3 months ago, or almost 4 months ago, and just the fact that it's still like getting so much hype is really, really cool. They sounded so amazing, and I did notice that like it was sung in like a full step lower, but I found out that EJ, the like girl who voices Rumi, literally is recovering from bronchitis, and she still hit that note. And apparently like her doctor was like, you probably shouldn't sing this or like perform, and she was like, there's no way, like I'm not missing this chance. Dude, and I get that.
To be fair too, like I'll throw this out there, like as a musician, it's my full-time job is to be a musician, and like people change keys constantly.
Right. Yeah.
Like I sing the same song multiple times a year, and like almost never do I sing it in the exact same key. It depends on the day, it depends on the week. Right now it's cold out, so like things I'm taking them like a step down, and people act like one step down is like a lot too. It's not a lot.
It's
Like,
really not. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
like that's still a really hard song to sing.
Mm-hmm.
And the melody is
Dude.
super interesting and really.
And her
look, I
like
could talk
low
all day about it.
register, her whole range is crazy.
It's
Anyways.
it's insane. It's insane.
Yeah. So
So good.
excellent. So anyways, that was really cool. And then this is like what I want. I haven't played any games because I've been a little tied up with my little baby daughter. But I'm excited to like start playing games again, and I really want to play or pick back up Hello Kitty Island Venture.
Dude, Jeff keeps trying to get me to buy that.
Brian, you should play. You need to. But I can't wait because I keep seeing like updates. I've just missed so many like updates of new gameplay. So hopefully I'll get in and have a magical time. But anyways, that's all I got. Brian, Popcorn Brian.
All right, well, we already talked about it, and I want to keep talking about it. But I definitely also watched Huntrix's first live performance. It was amazing.
So excellent.
Look, it's been a hot minute since I've been just like kind of obsessed with a band that's not like a hardcore or metal band.
Yeah, it's like literally not a band. It's so crazy.
It's like they're fake. It's a fake like K-pop girl band, and they're amazing. They're still writing some of the best songs ever. I listen unironically to the soundtrack daily.
Mm-hmm.
I listened to it today. Like
That's awesome.
Unironically, it's so good. Lucy, my daughter, she's 2 years old, and like we'll get in the truck, and she's literally like, "Golden, Golden," and I'm like, "Yeah,
I got you.
absolutely." I love it. It's great. It's a great movie. It's a great soundtrack. I'm loving that it's getting the hype that it deserves. I'm also loving that we're getting to see the movie play out in real time, with Pop Slop being released on top of their release, and them having to battle out for the #1. I'm just kidding.
Is this shade?
Look, a little bit. Taylor Swift, I love you, and I'm just kidding. It's not Pop Slop. Your album's actually pretty good. No shade. I do actually enjoy it. I listen to it, and it's pretty good. I still like the soundtrack better, but
Oh yeah.
I just think it's funny that people are drawing the line between like, you know, a pop release coming out of nowhere and like rivaling Huntrix, you know, just like in the movie. And
inviting demons into the world via portals.
oh, dude, 100%, dude, singing about wieners.
Oh my gosh.
If you guys have listened
Pops.
to Taylor Swift's album, dude. Also, real quick, look up the lyrics for Soda Pop.
That's why I said
like,
that.
Yeah, I was like, how did this like slide through? Like this song's kind of
What are you
explicit.
talking about, Brian? You're just about
Yeah. But anyway, I really have loved seeing the vocalists, the like singing voices, getting a lot of the like I guess the media coverage. I don't know what else to call it, but the attention, I guess. Not that the voice actresses didn't do a great, they were also incredible. But just as a vocalist, as a musician, sometimes I feel like the singing voices get kind of sidelined.
Yeah,
in-
basically, like if you're
in
not
media.
Idina Menzel, they're
Yeah,
like not platforming the.
Yeah, it's usually
And so-
like, you know, Val Kilmer is Moses, and then they just find somebody who sounds kind of like Val Kilmer.
Yeah. Exactly. And so I've just really enjoyed it, and I've enjoyed all the like fun culty lore around it. So big K-pop Demon Hunter fan. Can't wait for more. Literally, so we use my family and everybody uses Giftful for like birthdays, Christmas and stuff. It's an app where you can like link things and like create like wish lists basically.
Sponsor? Sponsor?
Yeah, sponsored today's episode, Giftful.
Joke.
But you can like create wish lists of gifts from anywhere, from Amazon to one of mine is like from the Netflix shop, and it's like a Rumi shirt, but it's like the dope looking like she's got the sword and everything. And I'm like,
so cool.
dude, I was like, I'm not even like embarrassed of the, like I just freaking unironically love this. Like it's such a good show.
100%.
Or good movie. So
not a show.
Anyway, I've been watching that.
Let's make that clear. Not a show.
And then I spent a lot of time on that because I could talk about K-pop Demon Hunters all day. So my next two will be short. I've been watching or playing, only playing. Haven't been watching anything. Silk Song still making my way through it. That game is hard as crap, but it's really, really good. I will say though, if you're complaining about how hard it is, I stand by my last week's statement that you're a weenie and you're stupid, bad at games. It's hard. It is hard. It's a very hard game. Like it's not easy, but it is absolutely not oppressive or impossible. It's just you have to put work into it. You have to want to play the game.
You don't want it.
Yeah. If you don't want it, if you're just looking for like a casual, stupid, like, you know, I just log in and can kind of like obliterate every enemy immediately. That's not what this game is. You have to like learn your character and your moveset, grow with it. So it's been a lot of fun. It's really rewarding, but it's definitely difficult in a great way. And then I've also been playing and loving Ghost of Yote.
Yes, sir.
So far, I stand by what I said last week, which is something I preferred. I still prefer Ghost of Tsushima as of right now.
Same.
Not just because I think the protagonists are pretty neck and neck for me. Atsu and Jin are both amazing, but the pacing is the big thing for me. And the preference of the struggle. So for Jin, it was a desecration, right? The Mongols came in and like ruined their paradise. So like as Jin, as you walk through the world, he would comment on, I grew up here and it looked like this, and I have a memory of this place like this, or it would flash back to like him and his uncle going through and their complicated relationship and all sorts of other stuff like that. And that was so compelling to me personally. With Atsu, it's more of a without spoiling anything or giving anything away, definitely more just straight revenge of like everything. It's a little more internal. The struggle is a little more internal. It's just super good, not worse in any stretch of the imagination, just different. So I'm so glad.
When she tries to like help people, like side quests or like helping people, when you were playing as Jin, you were like, I get it. Like he's honorable, like trying to save his land. Atsu, I'm kind of like, this seems a little more random that you're just helping these people.
Yeah, she's a mercenary. Like by trade, like before the game started, that was what she did. She was a mercenary, and a soldier, stuff like that. I still love it. It's not quite as compelling to me as like the Tsushima story, but the enemies so far like make up for it, if that makes sense. Like you're kind of like, why do you hate these guys so much? Like, yeah, they're not that bad. They're not whatever. And then you get like a little piece of her history or her story or whatever. And you're like, oh no, frick those guys. Let's go kill them. Like, and so I'm not passing judgment on which one I like more until I finish the game. But as of right now, the thing I liked the most about, or thing I liked more and the most about Tsushima versus Yote is the pacing. Jin's journey felt a little more unhurried, and like I have to build an army, I have to hide, I have to, you know, and I immediately hated the boss, the big bad. You immediately hate him. He captured your hero, your uncle. He defeated you twice. And like, you know, there's just a lot there. And then, you know, obviously later on in the game, there's some significant deaths and stuff from the hand of the big bad that you're just like, there must be vengeance. Like, and I'm just not quite there yet with Ghost of Yotei. From a story, from a narrative perspective, from a character perspective, though, I'm in. I love Atsu. I love what's his name? Is it Totoro? The like guy who like picks the corpses, the little kid who like gets the armor off. I
think I just met him last night, actually.
Yeah, he's great. Love his character. I love the like nomads. I just met another like master, trained me a little bit in the game, and that was super awesome, really great. Love the character. There's a lot there. There's so much there. So I'm excited to explore more. It feels a little more fast-paced than Tsushima, and I think something Tsushima benefited from was its slower pace.
Yeah, and like Tsushima was more linear story, and this one is not only is it just go out in the world and do your own thing. So for me, I'm kind of like, I'll look at a level and be like, wait, should I do this yet? Because some of them are just like, take on the Oni. But I'm like, does that mean I'm actually going to go take them on, or is this just the path to do it? I don't know. It's just a little more confusing, so it's like a tad more stressful. But also, like, in Tsushima, it was chronological, so you went along with him and you were where he was mentally throughout the whole game. Whereas this one with Atsu, it's like you start with her family's death, and then you keep having these flashbacks. So you're like slowly piecing together the emotional, the same mental level as her.
I will say, I think you're a little bit behind me. It does come together more.
Okay. Good.
So like,
I've played about 7 hours. That's about it.
Yeah, I'm probably like 7.5. Like I'm not very far in front of you, but there's stuff that like she blames herself for. There's a lot of depth to her character that is really compelling. I just want to see it fleshed out a little bit more in like, honestly, like one of the things I've loved so far was like the fight with the snake at the beginning. Like that was so awesome, and like so like BA, like to be completely honest, like that was like for me what won me over as Atsu, as a protagonist.
And it makes sense you beat him out the gate because he was drunk. It wasn't just like the worst of the easiest of the Yotei 6. It was like, it makes sense why we can.
And that comes into play more. So this master you meet later on is like, basically Atsu is just 100% raw talent, like an amazing fighter and driven by her desire for vengeance or whatever. And then like she starts to gain skill as you move through the story. Is like, that's kind of the thing with that. Like for Jin, it was the opposite. It was like unlearning skill, learning tactics, learning what's actually gonna win. Because like his skill as a samurai would not didn't like pave the way to victory, right? And with Atsu, it's kind of the opposite, where she's like not the most skilled fighter. She hasn't grown up as a samurai. She's grown up as a soldier. And so now, as she learns these skills and like kind of like has these different like rather than like the stances and the fighting styles and like all this knowledge that Jin had, right, of like how to fight, hers is more like mastery over specific and different weapons. So it's really, really cool. To me, it's not this like, it's really hard to compare the two games because they're almost two sides of a same coin, and Sucker Punch did a really great job with that, because I think if they had given us Jin 2.0, that would have been disappointing. As Atsu, I think if they had just done Ghost of Tsushima 2, that would have been like too easy. And so this game is way more interesting, way more risky, and so far I'm freaking loving it.
Same.
It's beautiful, dude. It's gorgeous.
Dude, Austin sends me like screenshots all the time. He's just like, he's played a good bit. I won't call him out and reveal the hours he's put into it, but it's more than us. He told me on Friday night. I was like, oh,
dude, yeah. Have you I climbed to the top of Mount Yote the other day.
I haven't done that yet,
bro. It's worth it. It's not super long. It's not crazy hard or anything like that. It's worth it. It's gorgeous. I spent like I think I'm there now. Like if I open up my save, I think I'm there. And it's just beautiful because I like wandered around for like 30 minutes just looking.
Love it. I took on the Undying Samurai last night. Have you done that yet?
Ooh, no.
Got his armor.
Yeah.
It's sick, dude. Very sick.
I only have the guy's armor, the guy who picks up the graves.
Yeah, same. And I'm like, I'm ready to get some more stuff. Although this happens to me all the time where I just like the default look of the character more than like the stuff you get. So I'm just like, every time I get something, I'm like, not as good. I'm just gonna be the cover of the game. I'm just gonna look like that. Unreal
armor.
Yeah, her like yellow, whatever it's called.
Dude, it's so sick. No, dude. All right, you gotta find the white dye, the House of White Dye or whatever.
Oh shoot.
And it's like all white.
Yeah.
Bro.
Oh, I found the crimson one last night. It's just so cool how it's you just randomly come upon stuff and you're like, oh, I get this now.
That's why I'm not so far in the game, is because the world is so like awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I just keep like going and doing something. Here's a question. I'll relinquish my time after this. Which have you gotten to the stable master yet?
I think so. Is that like
did
early
you choose
on?
The horse?
Oh yeah, I chose the horse.
So which horse did you choose?
I kept the white horse. I always go for the white horse, dude. The Shadowfax.
So I have the deluxe edition, so I have the deluxe horse.
Oh.
The brown one.
Oh, nice.
But I chose the white horse.
Oh.
Because that's like my thing with her. Like with Atsu, I'm just like, she's got this like white clothes.
Oh, dude.
Like ghostly look, and the horse added to it, so I was super into it.
I love it. Yeah, I was tempted to go for the black horse because one of the names you could pick is something that means tornado in English.
Yes.
Which is Zoro's horse's name. So I was like, dude, I could have Zoro tornado, dude. But yeah. I went with the white horse and chose Mochizuki or something like that.
Yep, that's the same one I did. Yep. It's a moonbeam or something like that,
or full moon or something.
Full moon. That's
something like that. Something like that.
I did the same thing, so we have the same horse.
Love it, dude. Twins, great minds. Do you yield?
I do. I yield.
All right. Well, that was one of my threes, so that saves us a little bit of time. Yeah, I'm also loving Ghost of Yote, and yeah, I don't really have much else to say about it. Still watching The Lowdown. Come on, guys.
I need to watch that. I know. On my list.
I feel like you'd like it.
I feel like I would too.
Did you ever see The Nice Guys with Russell Crowe and Ryan Gosling?
Oh,
it's very similar to that. Like,
okay, cool.
Kind of like funky 70s vibes. The humor is just so good, and like some stuff that happens, you're just like that. That is exactly what would happen in this scenario. It's not like this wouldn't happen, but it'd be funny, so let's just do it. It's just like, I don't want to spoil it, but there's one joke in my head that I'm like, oh my gosh, that makes.
It's just like set up
really
well.
Yeah, so good. And Ethan Hawke, oh my gosh, he's just like, he's so good. And there's been 4 episodes, and like I gasped a couple times at this last episode, like, oh shoot. It's just very good, very intriguing. Yes, please watch it and let me know. I'm still watching Foundation. I wish Brooks was here. We are 3 episodes in, and it's kind of losing me, and it makes me sad because I really want to like it because it's such a cool premise, and it looks great, and I'm into having a cool sci-fi show with Lee Pace and Jared Harris, but it is just like time jumping like crazy, and I mean I'm only 3 episodes in, but like,
wait, remind me of the premise of this.
So Jared Harris plays a mathematician who basically via math has prophesied like the downfall of the empire. and the Emperor does not like that. So there's a clash there. But it's cool because it's like through math. It's like he sees all the scenarios based on probability and stuff like that. Haley is in chat hating on it. Literally we finished it and I was like, I hope episode 4 is better than episode 3. So I think we're going to stick with it for a while longer. I've heard Brooks last week said that he heard seasons 2 and 3 were much better. But yeah, already in episode 3, it's like moving on to different characters just because it's jumping around in time. And like, so there were some characters you didn't see at all in episode 3. And I'm like, I'm already kind of, those are the episodes that are like annoying because you're like, you wait all week and then you go watch the episode and your characters aren't even in it. You're like, bruh. Anyway, so yeah, so far it's fine. I'm gonna stick with it and we'll see how it goes. Honorary mention. What did I write? Oh, we finished What We Do in the Shadows series finale. Kind of bittersweet. We started watching that show, I don't know, like 4 years ago, and they've just kind of like slowly been making our way through it. And it's a fun little like Halloween show to watch. And when I say fun little, I mean viewer discretion advised. But it's just very funny, and but yeah, definitely viewer discretion advised. It's violent and not very family friendly. But the guy who shoot, can't remember his name, but we all love him. He plays Laszlo. What We Do in the Shadows. Matt Berry. He talks like this and like voices so much stuff. And he's great as Laszlo. And then Kevin Novak does Nandor. Oh my gosh, he's so funny, dude. So yeah, anyway, we finished it, and it's kind of just like a goofy show, like doesn't take itself too seriously. So like the finale wasn't anything like mind-blowing, beautiful ending to a story. It was just kind of like another goofy episode, which kind of worked. So yeah, we finished that, but that's a show that's like better than the movie, which is rare.
That's what I keep hearing.
Yeah, gotta watch it. Gotta watch Lowdown. Gotta watch What We Do in the Shadows.
On my list.
You gotta watch. What else have I told you to watch? What else have I told you to watch?
Probably a lot of things.
Definitely watched Severance. The Lowdown is the current one, so get on that.
Okay.
Quick break.
Sure.
All right, taking a break. We'll be right back. Time codes. Let's see here.
Right.
Ruining the shot. Cookies?
Cookies.
Wow, dude.
You dancing?
Dancing.
When I forgot to
The dancing
was watching
queen.
the season premiere of Bob's Burgers.
Oh, yeah.
Did you watch it?
Yes.
I was like, is this episode about Luke? Is it like...
Lee, I'm going to try to remember to do time codes. Apologies.
Look,
Oh, oops.
Calvin, I wasn't pooping. I was peeing.
There you go.
And
Way to clarify.
getting my new print off the board. Which is a
Brian goes by Prince now.
All right.
The
Would you guys like to
artist
talk dirty to me? Steve, you got to want it.
Yes.
All right.
Ooh, I have a good one.
I'll be right back.
Oh.
Okay, let me get mine too.
Because I have a good one too.
What do I do? What do I do?
All right. So I'll wait till Aisha's back.
Do I have anything?
Do your shirt.
Shout out Parks and Rec. Shout out. That's it. Mouse rat.
All right. Aisha's back, so I can do it.
Yeah, go for it.
As you guys know,
Mm-hmm.
hold on. Get away from this TV.
Wee. Cheese. There it is.
As you guys know, I've been into 3D printing lately. And I just did my
Prints.
biggest print ever. It took me about 6 days
Whoa.
straight
Oh.
of printing,
And you
gluing.
rested on the 7th.
It's a dice tower. As you guys know, we've been doing D&D for now 2.5 years with no end in sight. Even when we finish this campaign, we'll probably just start up another one. So we needed a dice tower, a box of doom, if you will. So
Wow.
I printed
Oh.
Ryan.
Barador.
That's sick.
and you
Dude,
put the
holy
dice up
crap.
here in the holes too.
Wait, that's so cool.
And it comes down. But
Dang,
it's 3
dude.
pieces. You can kind of see the seams if you turn to the side. There's one right here. So there's like the top, there's the middle, and then somewhere like right about here, there's the bottom.
Fine. It's fine.
Each piece took about 24 plus hours.
Dang, that
it
is
came
freaking
out
dope.
so good, dude. It came out so good, and I'm really excited to do it, to like use it on our next night. And I'm super
I think
stoked.
Luke has a talk nerdy to
Almost
me.
perfect. Oh, Luke has one, dude. Bring him in.
Oh, shoot. The baby. Oh, my God. Baby reveal.
What up?
Hello.
Is that corn on the pajamas?
Close.
Pajamas.
Bee. It's bees.
Bees corn. It's corn.
What does he say? A big hunk of knobs?
Big hunk of now. Something like that. You got the juice. Oh, Josh, you got a new tattoo? Is it another goofy story?
Oh.
Dude. Is it a... Never mind.
I forgot to bring up the Over the Garden Wall party too. I can't believe.
Oh, yeah.
It was Kiko's first one, and she was so cute.
Let's go.
Asia, do you have pictures somewhere I can show it? Should we do that?
Yes. Let me.
Is it on your book
You
of
want me to
faces?
just like send it to through Discord, or what's easier?
Did you put it on Facebook?
Oh, I don't think I posted any. All right, they were like in my stories.
I need a link.
Oh, a
Put
link.
it up in this window up here so I can show it on the thing. Lord of the Rings stuff,
one more
Josh,
cookie,
show me.
I'll do it,
like
I'll do it
7
next,
more
I'll do it next
cookies.
time. I'll do it next time.
Aw. Okay.
Well, by then, that's good, because by next week, I will have watched Over the Garden Wall again.
Okay, cool.
So.
Speaking of which, this is my talk nerdy to me.
Ooh.
This is the story vinyl that you could read
What?
along, and there's
It's like 45s
there's,
or-
huh?
Oh my gosh.
Like,
that's
is that the...
sick.
Like, is what those are called? 45s?
Yeah.
Or
No,
48s?
That's a
or-
record. That's a record.
I don't remember.
it's a record.
But they're like smaller ones.
Yeah, the small baby ones. Hold
Yeah,
on.
small records is what they're called.
Dude, that's so dope.
So I actually haven't like read along with it. Oh yeah. And like the thing is like so pretty.
Mhm.
Dude,
Oh, that's
dope.
that's sick.
I'm just
And
glad
there's,
that like
the art is beautiful.
Cartoon Network doesn't seem to be like letting it die. You know what I mean?
I know, it's
Yeah.
crazy. 11 years, right?
Mhm.
Something like that.
Yep. Yeah, because last year's their big 10-year anniversary, and they had like I really wish I could have gone. That would have been a dream. The blasting company who did the music did like
Bruh.
a concert, and like everyone was there.
Dang.
What's his face? Elijah Wood.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone, yeah. Like it was just really cool seeing like the voice actors, specifically of like the singers in the tavern, who all had like weird sing-songy voices.
Is
Like
Yeah.
seeing that live was so cool. Yeah.
wait, what's the little boy's
Josh.
name? Not Wirt. But
Greg.
is Greg like freaking 30 years old now with a deep voice or something?
Oh, dude.
He probably is.
Freaking like 80 years old.
Probably he's like 17 or something. Like I think he was like 6 or 7 when they recorded.
That's crazy.
Crazy.
Josh just sent me his tattoo.
Show me.
And
Josh, can the world
it's-
see?
It's dope as frick, dude.
Can the world see, Josh? I want to see it. Yeah, 20-second delay. Screw him. Forget it. Show me.
Here, hold on. I think this is the easiest one to see.
Hopefully it's on his butt.
Hold on. It's on his leg. It's on his leg.
I don't know. Like upper back of leg.
Yeah.
It's not working out.
I don't know. You can kind of like see it, but
shape.
It's
Oh.
It's
Zoomy. Zoomy.
It's the Witch King of Agmar's mace.
Oh.
But it's like around his kneecap, and then
so
like,
you can kick people
down
with
on
it.
his calf. Bro, it's dope as crap, dude. It's dope as heck.
That's sick.
Dude, it actually looks so good, dude. It looks amazing.
Love it.
Hella jealous.
Jella Ellis. Are y'all ready?
I've been like so close to like booking more tattoo appointments, but you can't.
Here we go. I'm starting. Ready? Welcome back. Thanks for sticking with us. Peacemaker. Season finale. Maybe series finale. Just happened.
I think it's definitely the series finale.
Yeah, so James Gunn has said no plans for season 3. I think he said like never say never, but they ain't no plans right now.
Yeah, like the characters will continue in other projects, but not the show.
Yes. So, spoiler-free thoughts.
Okay.
I'll see you guys later.
Bye,
Okay.
Brian. Spoiler-free means no spoilers, but that's all right.
Or for season 2 or the finale?
I guess overall and finale.
Okay. I really loved that the season 2 was more focused on character development than like
Crew jokes.
like event. Well, that too. Okay, actually, I was very surprised but not surprised. I guess like as the show went on, I was like, never mind, I get it. I was surprised that you didn't like season 1, but then you really like season 2. But then as it progressed, I was like, no, actually, that makes sense. But yeah, like I think the first season, I really enjoyed the first season, but it definitely was more about like the finale was like this big, like they were like building up to this big event where they gotta, for lack of a better term, like get rid of the baddies, sort of. But yeah, season 2 is way more character driven, and there were crazy moments and like big fight scenes and stuff, but that wasn't what was driving the story. It was definitely about Chris, aka Peacemaker, and also all the other characters. I actually really like that it wasn't just focused on Chris's character development. It's kind of like all the 11th Street kids. But I really love that it was focused on like, you know, him just trying to get past or trying to like work through his like shame of his past and like work through the consequences and try to make right after, you know, the events of initially Suicide Squad, but then also Peacemaker season 1, and just not knowing how to cope with all of that. I don't know. I thought that was really cool. I do think the humor was like elevated. Second season, I really like the addition of the new characters. Man, Rick Flag Sr., crazy dude.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Like, and I watched, you know, the depiction of him in Creature Commando.
I never watched it.
Yeah.
Was it good?
It's really good. I really liked it, and it's very short.
Yeah.
But like I think it's really cool that apparently James Gunn is working on Creature Commando, Superman, and Peacemaker season 2 all at the same time. So it was kind of cool to see like in his mind, like all of that was already connected, and it wasn't like retrofitting like storylines to make sense within, you know, the larger storyline. Mm-hmm. And so I thought that was cool. Like I think he was like trying to create like cohesion, but like obviously every story has its own tone and like different point of view. But I thought that was pretty cool. But yeah, like overall, I really enjoyed it. And so for the finale, without spoilers, I know that James Gunn really like hyped it up. What I need to go back and look at is like, did he say it was like the best thing he's ever made, or was it his favorite thing he ever made?
I think his favorite.
Like I think that. So yeah, I think people need to relax that, because like there are a lot of people who didn't like the finale because like, they felt like it didn't meet the hype. But if he was saying it was just his favorite thing he's ever made, like if it's just you're a creator, a creative person making different project or like creating different projects, and like your favorite project may not be the best like critically acclaimed project, and that's okay. So I think like that being just something that's like really like close to his heart, I don't know. I think that's fine. So I think depending on how it's interpreted would like, it would, I don't know, set your expectations for how to receive the finale. Because I felt like it was character driven and it wasn't just like all of a sudden character driven in the finale, I thought it was very satisfying. I also caught things, we'll talk about in spoilers, but I caught some details at the end where they have like the big like plot twist that I feel like I haven't heard anyone talk about, that I'm excited to unpack and see if you noticed it as well. But yeah, I don't know what to say. I love it. I love Ads. I think she's like the best character. She's like the heart of the 11th Street Kids, like the moral compass.
Like I said, I love Ads right as an ad pops up on Brian's TV back there.
Adebayo. She's just amazing. I really loved Julian. Or not Julian. Oh my gosh, Julian. I'm thinking about One Tree Hill. Not Julian. Vigilante. AKA Adrian. Julian Adrian, close enough. I thought he was really funny, and like I don't know, like I could go into detail like all the characters, how they developed. I just think like Adrian learning how to be like friends with everyone, not just like being obsessed with Chris. Adebayo learning that like following her dream, it didn't look like what she thought. It was like including everyone. Chris obviously like not running away from what makes him like a good person and like just like only thinking about the bad like consequences like around that. Hardcore like just learning how to open up her, like be vulnerable, and how like if she was maybe just a little bit more vulnerable, a lot of this could have like been avoided, like miscommunication wise.
She's kind of like Carmi and the bear for me. I'm like, get a grip.
Oh yeah, no, honestly, that's a good comparison. I agree with that for sure. Economos just like learning to not like I like this update to the video
Thank you.
recording of it. Economos just like learn to be brave and do stuff that is not just gonna like allow him to like to be safe because he knows it's the right thing to do. And is that all? Yeah, that all of the main like the 11th Street Kids, like I think that was a really cool character development for them. Yeah, I think those are all my thoughts. I can say more things, but I don't want to like go crazy. So I want to hear your thoughts.
Don't go crazy. Me personally, I almost hated season 1. I really did not care for season 1.
You really did. Yeah.
Almost nothing made me laugh. I didn't think the story was very interesting. I didn't get there. Felt almost no chemistry between them. The story got kind of interesting like 6 episodes in. Like I didn't really care up until that point. But I really was like pushing through to get to season 2 because I know like season 2 is when the DCU was a thing, and it was like, okay, let's see what is going on now. So yeah, season 1 freaking trash basically for me personally. Season 2 I liked almost instantly more, even though, oh my gosh, there's a giant not family friendly scene in
absolutely
premiere of season 2 that's just like, bro, why, dude? Why?
Yeah,
you got your wife there on set with you, and you're like filming. That's insane, dude.
Crazy.
Yeah. Anyway, but the story-wise, I liked season 2 like almost instantly more than season 1. Tim Meadows is introduced, which I think is like, holy crap, above like the best part of the show for me. Everything he says is funny. Like I actually laugh at his jokes. I laughed at some other people, but like Tim Meadows is almost the only thing I laughed at. Yes. Dude.
Oh my gosh, he's hilarious.
And I really like season 2, like up to maybe like the third to last episode, kind of like when the big reveal happened.
Okay.
Because you figured something would be. Oh, I guess I better chill. I better chill. Because we're not in spoiler territory yet. But yeah,
Something happens.
Something happens. Yeah, I like the show, season 2, up to like a little over halfway, and then it just kind of fell off for me. I think so. The reason I was annoyed with the finale was I just didn't think it was great, for one thing, and also, like, you know, he was hyping it up because he was saying, I think he said the last 2 episodes are his favorite thing he's ever done. So I'm like, okay. My expectations weren't super high, just because, like, so far I'm like, you know, I don't really know, James. We'll see. But he did say something like it's not what anyone's expecting. And technically he was right, because I didn't hear any predictions on what that was going to be. But it was a little bit kind of like okay for me. Which I think that you have to really know the comics to know what's
next.
What could be next. Yeah. So for like someone like me who loves superhero stuff, I had to look up what some of the, you know, connotations or whatever of what the potential for what could happen in the future. I'm like, I don't know what this means. So
sorry, I'm gonna just piggyback off what you're saying real quick, because I wasn't sure if this was like spoilery or not. But the only like real critique I have of the finale is like I get nervous about the shows or movies really like concluding with something that has to be picked up in some like another like work, like another movie or another show, which, you know, is the pitfall that Marvel found itself in. Was like you had to watch every single thing to like enjoy it. Like I felt like Creatures Commando, like that was like, it was like a really good story in itself, and like you could like enjoy the characters that were introduced there, and like, you know, like general things of the plot in like Superman and in Peacemaker season 2, but like the story itself like concluded there. Same with Superman, like, and so that was the only thing that I did think it was interesting, that like the very end of it ended in such an open way. And I really liked like everything that led up to it, but that was the only thing that was like, I don't know if I love that or not. Like I don't know if that should have just picked up, like that end of it should pick up like in a new story, and like they could set it up that way, and you could just appreciate Peacemaker for the story it was telling by itself without the last bit. But I don't know, like I didn't hate it. It just was like I could see that falling into like a MCU-esque pitfall.
Yeah, Luke in chat brings up a good point. He says, for someone that doesn't want to put in end credit scenes, like an MCU, the finale sure seemed like an end scene credit, which 100%, because even like it almost felt like a mistake. The way I gotta be careful, we're not in spoiler territory yet. But yeah, it was just like
I want to unpack stuff, but I don't want to.
It just felt very random after what we. I need to chill.
Like the episode or the end? Okay.
No, the ending. The ending was just like very random. Even like Peacemaker's face. I'm like, I don't know. We'll get to it. But yeah, another thing. So I said this after, maybe around when the Suicide Squad was being, maybe after the Suicide Squad, because James used to talk about how much heart was in the Suicide Squad, and I remember seeing it and I liked that movie. But I was like, I think James' definition of heart is different than my definition of heart. And
well, it's not Ted Lasso heart, but it's
it ain't Ted Lasso heart, that's for sure. But you know, I guess we all base heart on like, you know, our upbringing or whatever, and you know, we all have different views on that. But like, for James, something really sweet could be like someone cussing you out, but with a smile. And for me, I'm like, okay. So like, there's a behind the scenes thing where he's like tearing up, talking about, huh?
So just soft boy Steven over here.
Yeah, dude, I need some joy. There's a lot of behind the scenes stuff where he talks about, James breaks down like every episode, and he's talking about a scene between Ads and Peacemaker, and he's like tearing up, and he's like, I'm gonna cry. He's like, because she says this and that, just blah blah blah, and just like unpacks it, and he's like getting emotional. He's like, And for me, that's emotional because that was my dad, and that's how I have something. And I'm like, it's just not connecting with me. And it's and like, I get why, you know, if I wrote some dialogue that reminded me of my dad, I would probably get emotional, but that doesn't translate for everybody. And for me, like, I don't know, the chemistry between characters is just, I mentioned last week how, or at some point, how I feel like he knows where he wants the characters to be arc-wise and relationship wise with each other, but he doesn't quite, like, nail the arc of getting there. And, like, kind of like they were all buds kind of out of nowhere in one of the episodes, and, like, at one point Amelia's, like, smiling, and I'm like, I don't really know why you're smiling. Like, it's good that you're smiling, but I remember, like, in season 1 there was just a moment where she's, like, cringily, like, dancing along with him, and I'm like,
11th Street Kids, or when they play 11th Street Kids or something.
And it's just like, that was just
I think that's where we disagree. I thought it made sense personally. I think Ads is the one who makes that happen for them. Like, I think she's what connects them personally.
And that's what James would say. I just don't really, I don't know. It's not clicking for me. And there's just so much. You need to have
more trauma bonds with people, I think.
I know, I guess, dude. But even, like, there's just, like, shots of them just walking together in slow-mo, smiling and laughing, and I'm like, this is straight up cringe, bro. What are we doing here? I don't know. It just doesn't click for me. I wish it did, because I did like half the season. Tim Meadows is great. But yeah, it's just kind of like a little bit too much of James's, I don't know, personal, which sounds so dumb to say because, you know, you want it to be personal to the director, but it just, I don't know, it's just like, it's not clicking for me. It may be for you, James, but I don't know. Let's get into spoiler territory.
Okay, yeah, let's do it.
All right, we're going to get into spoilers. I guess the last thing I'll say is, I don't know that I would really recommend this show. Definitely not family friendly. And James is trying to keep everything kind of, you don't have to watch Peacemaker to enjoy Superman and stuff like that. So, like, yeah, for me, if season 2 would have, like, nailed the finale for me, I would say give it a shot. But Austin has been asking me, he's like, should I watch it? And, like, halfway through, I've been like, dude, give it a shot, and, like,
I'm gonna text Austin.
Text him. when we got to the end, I was like, don't worry about it. Anyway.
Okay, that's Steve is not talking for me. Okay?
Don't worry about it, guys.
I say
we
also,
here at Moviga.
I agree that it's not family friendly. That's gonna get my hoobity boobities label for sure.
Hoobity boobities.
But I love it. I think it's worth watching. We actually are watching it again with one of our friends, and yeah.
Shoot. Who's right? Who's right, everyone? Watch it and then let us know in chat. All right, spoiler territory?
Yeah.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Spoilers.
First.
I forgot to say go to the description to skip the post spoiler section, whatever. Now we're in spoiler territory.
It's too late now.
I need to put it in chat or something. Okay, spoiler territory. Asia, go.
Okay, so the finale, okay, yes, it's a totally different pace, like, you know, when you're watching episodes 6 and 7, I think, because it ends on 8, I think. It is totally a different vibe for sure. It's very, very emotional. Like, all of the moments are pretty drawn out, and it's not like action driven until the very end, where so basically the whole thing is setting up for creating this, like, other dimension prison called Salvation, which I didn't know this part, like, it sets up for this, like, Salvation Run storyline, and up until that was probably, like, only like a couple minutes or maybe 5 minutes worth of, like, that ending. Up until then, it's, like, very just, like, you know, finding Chris, and, like, really convincing him, mostly Adebayo, convincing him that, like, he is, like, part of their team, and he is, like, he has inherent value, he's not cursed, like, all of that. and also it like the whole season, like he keeps like referring to like the boat, like the experience he had with Harcourt on the boat, and like you're like, oh, you just kind of assume that you like read between the lines and you're never gonna get any info about that, but they like really camp on that backstory, and I really like the pace of the finale. I was telling Luke today, actually, this morning, it reminds me of like kind of like old school anime where like the climax of the story arc is like the second to the last episode, and then the last episode is just kind of like bringing you down easy and like seeing like where the pieces fall and like what, like it kind of takes its time, like, you know, over the course of the few days or weeks or whatever, and you don't like, you're not like anime now is more like normal TV show, or like, you know, like American TV shows that are like they end on unless it's a series finale, ends on a cliffhanger that like, you know, hooks you for the next season and what you know may happen. But I feel like older anime is not that way, and that's what this reminded me of. But a lot of anime is like character driven more than like the action itself, at least ones that I've like enjoyed. So that I really loved. One detail that I keep like scrolling through like TikTok to see if anyone has said anything. Maybe I should just post something myself because I haven't seen anyone say anything. Maybe I'll post it on Moviga and see what happens. But one thing I noticed throughout the show was Sasha Bordeaux's character has, this sounds random, but like she has magnificent hair, okay? It's very shiny and long and like this pretty body to it and everything. At the crazy, you know, ending where Rick Flag Sr. throws Chris into Salvation, you see the back of an agent, obviously like or like someone that's like got Argus clearance, in like a pantsuit and really long pretty black hair, and you just like see her there, but you don't ever see her face. You just see like in two like shots you see like her hair, and that made me think, I was like, oh yeah, there's like the part of the montage where, you know, they bring, or basically like Sasha realizes like this whole plan is messed up. I don't want to be in Argus anymore. She joins 11th Street Kids, aka what's the Checkmate or something like that. I forget what the agency is called. And there's like a whole like pretty long scene with the song was crazy, a really crazy song, and Ads is talking to Harcourt and Sasha Bordeaux, and you don't hear what they're saying at all. You just like see that like Adebayo has a big plan, and she's like explaining everything to them. And I did remember thinking, I was like, I feel like that's like such a long thing for them to just explain, like, hey, I want to start an agency with you guys, like, and maybe that's what it was, but like the like conspiracy side of me is like, I wonder if this is like a really long play, like, and it's gonna spill into what is it, Man of Tomorrow or whatever the next project's called, and Sasha's in on it, because I was like, to me it seems like random that they would like, or I feel like James Gunn's not random, and I feel like the fact that they had her or some random mysterious person that you couldn't see her face in like the edge of a couple shots at this like big finale, I think that's her. Like, I don't, and why would she be there if she's already part of like Adebayo's agency? Why would she be an Argus unless she's like
a mole?
Yeah, a mole or something. So anyways, I haven't heard anyone talk about that, and maybe if you've heard it, let us know. But maybe I'll talk about it on like a Moviga reel or something. Get us going viral.
Yeah, know? Maybe.
But I'm sure I have more thoughts, but I want to hear your thoughts.
I don't know. The finale was just kind of it wasn't like, I didn't dislike it because it was slower or, you know, whatever, all this stuff. It just like, it was just more kind of cheese for me. The whole boat thing, people were like, oh, that's what the boat was. I was kind of like, okay. Like Amelia shut herself off emotionally. Like, isn't that what she's been doing this whole time? Oh, they kissed. Okay, well, okay. I just don't feel the chemistry between those two. And James loves it, dude. That's another scene he cries about in one of the episodes. And God, I hate to say it because I really like James Gunn. See, for me, it's like, I remember watching a video where he's talking about like how to write and not hit writer's block. And he's like, I'm writing Superman, Creature Commandos, and Peacemaker all at the same time. I'm kind of like, maybe spread yourself a little thin there, James. I don't know. Just my opinion. But yeah,
such a glass half empty friend.
Exactly.
Like I like that's so cool creatively. I mean, he has the resources to have people to like delegate stuff to. Like it's not like he's just.
I know, but I'm just like the jokes in all the Guardians movies just like hit for me. I love those movies, and none of the jokes in this show were hitting for me. It's almost like I'm like, shoot, did he just have to be like, good enough, next page? You know what I'm saying? Anyway,
so funny,
the finale. Yeah, I thought the twist in the season was cool that he was in the like. I don't know if we could say NAZI on YouTube, but the bad world. And that was cool. You kind of figured, like we said, that something was going to be up with this world. And it was also
like rewatching it with our friend and watching the episode where he like is in the world talking to other Harcourt for the first time. So not like the first time he sees it, but like the second time, I guess. And I was like, looking at all the desks with the flags, I'm like, oh wow, they are like angled that you like can't tell.
Oh,
like
dang.
Like if you watch back, then you're like, oh, that's where it was hiding, but like you really can't tell. And like where the mural is, the only angle you see it, there's like a palm tree there, so you can't like see what's on the wall. That was pretty cool.
That's cool. Yeah, I thought that was a pretty cool twist, and I really liked that. His dad was kind of great in this world, even though like everybody assumed he was a NAZIA. I just spelled it wrong. NAZI.
That'll really get him.
I feel like we can't say that word on YouTube or wherever. I don't know. But his little spiel about like paparazzi. His spiel about like I don't know how perfect your world is, or like, you know, I can't fight every battle, but I just do the best I can or something. Because when they came down and like shot up all the cops, I was like, oh shoot, these guys are just straight up
buddies.
Yeah, and what's the word I'm looking for? Whatever, I don't know. But yeah, it was just kind of like, okay, well, I guess they just get away with it over here. But and then he was like, no, they're bad too. So, yeah, and his spiel was cool. And for Chris to like witness his brother die, what he thought die again, like that was good stuff.
John Cena really did impress me during that scene.
Yes. I think really I'm still not sold on him as an actor, especially with like humor. I don't know. I think James said originally he wanted Dave Bautista to be Peacemaker, but he couldn't.
Yeah.
And I keep thinking about like what that would look like. I feel like Dave Bautista does the like dry humor a little bit better than John Cena. I don't know. Anyway, yeah.
Granted, I do think Dave Bautista is like a better actor. Like more, he's improved so much since he like really, you know, took it seriously.
Yeah.
But I think like watching season 1 of Peacemaker into season 2, I'm like, there has been. Oh, I guess you also watched them back to back. Like I feel like he's improved a lot. Like from Suicide Squad to season 2, like you can tell like he's refined.
They didn't really have to have much emotion until like late season 2.
Yeah.
So that was cool to see. But like I loved Tim Meadows' character. I loved I just can't remember names tonight, dude. Michael Rooker's like Eagle Hunter character, and the way
so crazy.
when Economos like knocked him out and then just had to give an excuse. Yeah, like all that was pretty funny to me. I liked that. I don't know, it's just like very hit or miss humor wise. But yeah, the finale. It's just like it gets to the end of when I'm not feeling the chemistry anyway, and then when the ending is like hinging on that chemistry for you to feel the emotion, it just didn't click for me. And what I was talking about the ending was like, you know, the cheesy walk away, they're all smiling and laughing on the James's obsession with a wide lens and a steady cam. It's very TV show. It's a very TV show,
and it leaned into like the cheese of like The Rock of that era. You know, like everything about it is cheesy. Like the I don't know, like all the bands that he's into, like there's like an element of like, yeah, cheese to it that like hardcore like keeps like bringing up. But I think that like, I think he's like juxtaposing that with the story. Like it is cheesy, but it's like heartfelt, just like the music that is supposed to be like representing.
I wish
that,
I could
like,
take that opinion and put it in my brain and make me feel it too. I do, Aisha. But also, like, I really liked the montage of all the different universes. I thought that was cool, especially the Candyland one.
That was crazy.
Mixing those with
like they were the boo-boos, and that was funny.
Yeah, mixing those with shots of Rick Flag just like giggling with each other was also just kind of cheesy to me.
That was pretty cheesy, yeah.
And like he got evil real quick.
So
I mean, maybe I need to rewatch it and like he was evil all along, just you just didn't see it as much. But I don't know. I'm just kind of like, you're straight up giggling while all these people are dying. And then,
one thing
it could have just been an editing thing. Maybe it wasn't at the exact same moment.
One thing I caught rewatching, or like I said, watching with a friend. So when the first time we see like, him come on to Sacha Bordeaux, the like cyborg girl, he like says like, oh, call me Rick. Whatever his title is, he's like, he tries to like be informal, but it's like obviously like he's a tactic to like come on to her. And I didn't catch that like when you see the flashback of him talking to Harcourt like at literally his son's funeral, he also says like he's like being like calm with her, and then he's like, oh, call me Rick, and he like says it like multiple times. And in Creature Commando there's another like a part where he's like very chummy, and like there's like a romance thing with one of the characters, and so you kind of just see like he's just not a very like stand-up person. Not to say that he doesn't do good things, like there are good things that he does in Creature Commando, and like his depiction in Superman.
I liked him in
also,
Superman.
like,
I was like, oh, he's like a good guy.
Like that's what I'm saying, like he kind of like rides that line, but it's not until like he like goes into season 2 where I'm like, oh, actually like they were kind of introducing some of these things before, and you just like didn't see it because he didn't have that much screen time. But now that he's like a main character, or like, not that he's not a main character in the animated thing, but like I don't want to spoil that for you because I know you haven't watched that yet. I don't know, you can just kind of see like him like descend into this thing because he's like, the only thing that really drives him is like he wants revenge for his son. And he doesn't care about anything else.
Can we talk about the major suspension of disbelief you have to see him as Rick Flag's dad? They look the same age.
Yeah, dude. No, that's
I'm like,
true.
make them brothers.
I agree with that.
They look the same age, dude. At least in Creature Commandos, he has gray hair, but they've talked about like he's on another show. He wasn't able to do it.
Yeah, that was funny.
But I'm like, yeah, that's a little weird. And he's like, when he comes to his house early on in season 2, I'm like, and he keeps calling her kid. I'm like, bro, you're like 5 years older than her. It like just feels weird. So yeah, I don't know, it's kind of weird. But yeah, and then the whole finale thing with so the checkmate is I think it's, I'm pretty sure this is correct. It's like the good guy version of keeping tabs on metahumans. So they're kind of like the opposite of I guess Argus or whatever. Yeah. So that's what that is. What I was saying about the super random nature of the ending was like everything was, and you could say like, oh, that's the point. It's like everything was happy and then they came out of nowhere. But like everything was so happy, and then it cut to John Cena walking up to his door, and he looked like he was upset about something.
Okay, I did actually catch that too. That's why I'm saying I think it's like a setup. Like I think like
something happened in between then.
I think they were baiting Argus. Like that's why, like when I was saying that, like when Ads was like having that whole.
Oh, you think John Cena's in on it?
Yes, I think they're all in on it. That's what I think.
Okay.
I could be wrong, but like that with him, because I also clocked that too. That plus like seeing I'm like 99.9% sure that was Sacha Bordeaux's like back of her head in that last scene, and before that Adebayo taking forever long to like explain this like plan she has that Harcourt's talking about. I think this is their plan, is like we know that Rick Flag is not going to stop looking for John Cena, or I'm sorry, for Chris. So let's like let's use that against him.
Yeah.
And they already know about like Salvation, that prison. I think that this is like all planned. That's my guess.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, the whole Salvation thing, you know, James was hyping it up like it's not anything you've ever, you know, anyone said. And for it to just be like a jail for metahumans. When they were like working on it, I was like, oh, this is like Phantom Zone, but I guess Earth's. So it wasn't that like mind-blowing to me, I guess. It was just like, oh, a Phantom Zone. Okay.
I was just assuming he was saying because it was so contrasting to like the tone of literally everything else in the finale was like, why people would be like, well, what?
Yeah, I could see that. I don't know. Yeah, overall, this to me feels like, I've said it before, like I think Kevin Feige has a bigger influence over Marvel movies than we realize. Like I feel like some of these directors, if left to their own ways, would make some funky stuff, and I feel like Kevin Feige does a really good job of like guiding them kind of and keeping them in their lane. And this,
but that's really burned them though.
Yeah, oh yeah, I understand that. But this is James Gunn without that. Now he is Kevin Feige. And I'm wondering if like were the Guardians movies so good because Kevin Feige was helping out? I don't know, because I liked the Suicide Squad. There was some stuff in there that may have been a little bit cheesy, but like nothing compared to Peacemaker. So I don't know. This is the only thing I've seen of James without Feige other than the Suicide Squad. So I guess Superman too, which Superman I wasn't, I didn't think it was a masterpiece. So yeah,
I love Superman.
We'll see. We will see.
One last thing I forgot to mention, that actually I can't like take credit for this. Jacob recognized this, and I thought it was really sweet. Was like telling stories through the wardrobe design, and like seeing, especially in Peacemaker season 1, seeing his like clunky helmet and his just like a freaking t-shirt that doesn't like protect anything, versus the other dimension, Chris's dad like making a helmet that's custom fit for his head, an actual like suit and like a jetpack also. It just like shows like the contrast of like the care of the dad in that dimension versus Augie's character in the other world, like the normal world, is just like, I don't care, you have my stuff I'm not using. Like nothing is like tailored for his son. I don't know, I thought that was like a really sweet like and sad like contrast. But I can't take credit for that one.
Overall for me it had a few good episodes. Tim Meadows is great. Judo Master sucks.
Dude, I can't take that from you. I love Judo Master. I think he's great. And
him, like, he's always eating Cheetos, and I'm like, dude, it was funny maybe the first time.
But that was using the plot. I think that was
how does he find Cheetos everywhere?
Exactly, like he's resourceful.
It's fine.
And we didn't even talk about how amazing Adrian is, like, and both versions of Adrian.
Vigilante is great. Yeah, he's other than Tim Meadows, for me, he's probably the best part.
I did love how sorry, good.
I was just gonna say he didn't really have much of an arc, and even the actor was like in an interview, and he was like, "No, not really. Kind of not much changes for him."
Yeah, the only thing that changes is I would say he has more friends that he would like consider friends, whereas first season he was just about Chris. No, I one thing I liked was like him being part, or the other version of him leading or being part of Sons of Liberty. I thought it was so interesting that like the Sons of Liberty were actually like good, like would do bad things for good, but like they were like actually driven to be against the paparazzi regime. Whereas Sons of Liberty in the other dimension is like the opposite. They're like closet paparazzis. Anyways,
Yeah.
that's all I got to say.
Yeah. GG's.
GG's.
Fingers crossed for the future. So James said no season 3. And he just says these characters will show up in other properties. I just hope he doesn't. He very obviously like relates personally to Peacemaker a lot. He said he named Adebayo after his mom, so he's just like he's really invested and attached to these characters. So I don't know. I kind of hope he doesn't like hinge the whole DCU on Chris. You know.
Oh, I don't think he'll do that. I doubt he'll do that.
Hope not.
I think he takes care of this because that was his first project, but like, I don't think it's gonna be like that.
Yeah. We'll see. Fingers crossed. Probably not. But yeah. I don't think I have anything else to say.
All right.
GG's.
Steven says don't watch it. I say watch it.
And let us know what you think and how much you agree.
I'm gonna make that real
me.
for real though. I'm gonna put Moviga on the map virally.
Oh shoot! Do it, dude. Okay. All right. We're gonna take a quick break and get Brian back in here. Sadly, unfortunately, but you know, gotta do it. Okay, we're taking a break. We'll be right back. Time codes.
I'm back. Wait, I'm gonna put in my text.
Yay! It is hot in my room. There he is. He straight up lay down and did not pop up. Not even to cover up those Febreze ads on his TV.
Dude, it's like the one bad thing. Like I picked these like 4-hour long like lo-fi beats, whatever ones, and they like 2 hour or not 2 hours. I guess it hasn't been that long, but like however long in they have ads. It's so annoying. The
Bob's Burger one that came out. I put it in our.
Oh yeah.
Text,
yeah, I wish that they would do a restaurant scene. It's
Me
all
too,
the kids'
actually.
bedrooms, but like the restaurant is the cozy where I want to be.
Yeah,
you know?
I told Lucas like I wish there was one that was like Insomniac Bob like making burgers.
Yes, or just like Teddy.
So funny.
Teddy eating a burger on a rainy day.
Yeah.
In the restaurant.
I bet they'll
love it.
They said part 1, so I bet there'll be more.
They had the I mean, this might be this, but like have you seen the guy on TikTok who like or Reels or whatever who put him into that famous painting of the like diner?
It's not the same thing, but yeah, I love him. He does like really
yes,
cool
yeah, that's it.
Taylor Bullard.
Sure.
Turnbull, Taylor Turnbull, something like that. He does a lot of like he'll do like Ghibli and is it Ghibli or Ghibli? I can never remember.
It's both, but
Ghibli.
I say Ghibli.
Ghibli.
It's technically Ghibli, but
I think they're
like, the actual thing is Ghibli. And then
you get them at
Miyazaki
KFC.
says Ghibli, so it's both.
Oh.
It's named after the French or Italian, French company.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that. Yeah, Nathan. We have a projector in our garage, and I was like, "Let's put on a movie." While I was working on something, and he chose the Bob's Burgers movie, and it was the proudest moment of my life.
Ooh.
Wow,
great movie.
I love it, dude. Honestly, one of my favorite movies of all time. To be honest with you, I just
wow.
love it.
I don't know about
we
that.
were really excited to see that it was
movie.
available to stream because it wasn't for forever long.
Really?
Like,
dude, it's just comfort movie to me, dude. I love it. Okay, we get back and briefly discuss Tron 3 and Battlefield 6 reception.
I guess.
Without Brian. Brian, you're going to have to be...
Battlefield 6, you mean?
Yeah, what did I say?
Did you say 6?
I don't know what I said. Tron 3, Battlefield 6, 6-7.
Let's do it.
All right, here we go. Wait, hold on. I need a time code here.
Wait, were we on break?
We are on break.
Yeah, we're on break.
All right, stay on break for like 5 more seconds.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna get screen grabs of the thing I was talking about for my reel.
Oh, shoot. Do it.
I genuinely think
that makes sense. I mean, and that would be like a total way to do that. Because how else?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean that makes
because
sense.
it was very anticipatory. Is that all right? Is that a word? Anticipatory.
Anticipation, stationation, or oratorium.
Imagination station.
Yeah, dude.
Anticipate. What's the I actually forget the entire plot of this, but Determinate from Lemonade Mouth, that Disney Channel original movie. You know what I'm talking about?
I know the movie. I have not seen it. Can't say that I have.
Oh.
Honestly, like, I feel like Even Stevens was kind of the last Disney show I watched, and then for some reason I got into Everybody Loves Raymond. And
Oh yeah, that was a good show.
Seinfeld all the time or something.
Bro, Everybody Loves Raymond was peak for its time.
Truth.
All right, I'm ready.
Are we ready? Here we go. Time code. Thanks for sticking with us, and welcome back, Brian. Woo!
Hey.
Welcome.
Spoilers are over for Peacemaker. They have
I'll
been
watch
for
a
a
show
while.
at some point.
Do it. Okay. Just for a little bit, we're going to discuss Tron 3. None of us has saw it because we don't hate ourselves.
Yeah.
I personally... So IGN gave it a 5. That's kind of what I'm seeing. Half people are saying it's terrible. The other half are saying, like, it's fine. It's not great. Tron isn't actually even in the movie. It's just kind of a... I don't want to say cash grab, because they definitely ain't grabbing no cash with this.
Worse than Morbius.
Nostalgia bait. Yeah, worse box office than Morbius, which is crazy. Yeah, I kind of had been saying, like, unless it gets like a 9, I probably won't see it in theaters. And I got a 5 from IGN, so I definitely will not be seeing it in theaters. Though I hear the good parts of it are the visual effects and the soundtrack from 9 Inch Nails. Yeah. And everything else is just kind of subpar. Yeah, I just like... I'm sorry, but I don't care for Jared Leto. I've only seen him in Blade Runner 2049, which he had a really small part that probably anyone could have done. Suicide Squad, career-destroying role, IMHO. I did not see Morbius. I didn't see Dallas Buyers Club. What else is
Psycho?
I didn't see I haven't seen American Psycho. I didn't see The House of Gucci, but I heard he was rough in that too. So I feel like for the longest time it was like, oh yeah, they're making a Tron through Jared Leto. I was like, there's no way, like that has to, like 5 terrible Jared Leto movies have come out since that was announced. There's no way.
Yeah, why are we still giving this guy roles, man?
Yeah, dude. Which, to be fair, I hear that it's not necessarily his fault. He kind of just does what he can. But like, to me, he just looks like Jared Leto. It looks like Morbius.
Isn't he also like a terrible person?
I have no idea.
I feel like I don't know. So I'm not gonna like make a statement of it here. But like, I've heard he's not, or I've read. I will not say I've heard. It's not like I'm calling people in Hollywood or whatever. But like, I've read that like he's not the easiest person in the world to like work with.
Not be
I don't know. I'm just kind of, well, I mean, to me, kind of the proof's in the pudding. Who cares? He could be the nicest guy in the world. Get somebody a lot meaner and worse to work with that doesn't suck.
Yeah, I think it's. I don't think he's popular. Like, for some reason, Disney thinks he is.
Well, yeah, I don't think he's popular because I think he's not good.
That too. That could be. Yeah, so the movie just did not make any money, which I don't know how I feel about it, because I don't want that movie, but at the same time, I do want more Tron. I haven't seen the original in a long time, but I liked Tron Legacy a lot. I mean,
oh yeah,
I don't think it's like perfect, but the soundtrack is amazing. It's got a decent like story and just kind of at that time there a lot of reboots were happening, and for that to be kind of like a legacy sequel was kind of a novel thing at the time. So I thought that was really cool and very unique visually and audibly, perhaps one could say. So yeah, it
Dude.
was kind of it was a really cool movie, a cool franchise that I would love to see more of. And then they were like, spend all this time working on Jared Leto. Also, okay, go ahead.
I was just my thing with this is that, like, I feel like I could overlook a lot of what they've done with this movie and like a lot of the flaws if it came out 2 years later.
Yeah,
It's been 15 years.
that's crazy.
With 2 different movie announcements, right? Like initially it was Tron Legacy was like super successful and great.
Joseph
And
Kaczynski
so they were like,
was the director of Tron Legacy, who was freaking awesome. Had plans for Tron 3, I believe, that got scrapped because they bought Marvel and Star
they
Wars.
did. Yes.
So
100%.
Like, whatever.
And so like, but they had plans for it. It was whatever, and with the same cast, the same director, everybody returning, and then they were like, nope, never mind. And then 2 or 3 years after that, they announced Tron Ares with, which I mean, like, people are like, oh, that's not that long. 12 years ago, 11 or 12 years ago, they announced, maybe not, they didn't have a name for it, maybe, but with Jared Leto leading a new Tron movie. And so, to me, there's no excuse.
Yeah.
You had a winning formula. You knew what was good. You knew what Tron fans, sci-fi fans, Disney fans, whatever wanted.
Unique franchise. Nobody else is really doing it.
Yep. And you just borked it.
And these studios, I'm being mean tonight. I feel bad, but they keep giving jobs to like the director. The only other thing that I know of that he's done is Dead Men Tell No Tales, the Pirates of the Caribbean movie, which was a travesty, dude.
Yeah.
An awful movie.
Dude, I think like a lot of these companies are like scared to take L's, man. Like, you got to think like the Tangled movie, or not Tangled. Well, yeah, they canceled that, like the live action Tangled, which thank God.
Yeah.
But
it's happening again.
What was the?
I'm pretty sure that it's supposedly happening again.
It's fine. Let it tank. It's fine. But what's the other one that they Batgirl? Is that it?
That is the thing. Yeah.
Like WB basically like it was completely done.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Wasn't
that like
Batgirl?
a tax thing that they like?
They wrote it off. Yeah. They if they
Mhm.
canceled it, when they canceled it, they get to write off the entire thing.
Right. Yeah.
And I'm like, why aren't we doing this with movies like Tron Ares with a decade to think about it?
Right.
Like you can write it off on any of those 10 years worth of taxes.
That's true.
But that one's getting through, dude. Batgirl can't make it, which I mean, look, I'm not saying it should have. I don't know. I wasn't stoked about that movie. I don't think anybody was like particularly thrilled for it, but like, or at least that I've talked to. Like nobody was like, "Oh no!" It was kind of like, "Oh yeah, that movie. Oh, they canceled it. That's weird."
Yeah, and, I mean, like, nothing being canceled in the Snyderverse surprised me.
No, but Tron Ares makes it through, dude. Snow White makes it through.
Oof.
Like, we can't write those ones up. Write them off, dude. Like,
yeah, now they got to deal with like
the L.
continuity. If they could have just canceled Tron 3, they could have just done something similar, but made tweaks. But
I really do want to go see it though, not in theaters, not because I care that much about the movie, but because the Nine Inch Nails soundtrack has been getting nothing but like glowing reviews.
I know,
and I can't.
I want to see it
live
in a movie before I listen to it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Same. And so, I'll probably, I don't know. I might go see it. Maybe another day or whatever. But like, I do want to see it. And I want to see it with a good sound system. People are comparing it to like on like reels and stuff. They're comparing it to like Madam Web, as far as like how goofy the delivery of, or like how dramatic the delivery of like goofy lines are.
Yeah.
And stuff. Where it's like you're actually saying the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life. Or you're saying it so seriously that it's like borderline campy. So there's a part of me that's like, you know what? Maybe this is like a hidden gem that in 10 years people are gonna look back on and be like, dude, yeah, it's ridiculous, but we all love it.
Yeah.
And I kind of want to say I saw it in theater because
this was a good Movie Pass movie. If we still had Movie Pass.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Another
Definitely.
thing is, I don't remember the names, but the original like villain was the head of Incom or whatever.
Yeah.
Something, a big person in Incom. And then the sequel, Tron Legacy, Cillian Murphy played his son, so it's kind of like, a natural whatever. And then this one, it's Evan Peters playing Cillian Murphy's brother, so his other son. And it's kind of like Cillian Murphy probably was like, nah, I'm not doing that. But I like Evan Peters a lot. So yeah,
movie.
it's just this movie just kind of, it almost feels like it never had a chance, and I don't know why they did it, and I wish they hadn't, because they made a whole freaking roller coaster at Disney World.
Well, the roller coaster is still sick, and it's just a light cycle ride, which is gonna be sick no matter what.
Yeah,
but like, I don't know. I mean, look, this was a bunt, and they still missed.
Yeah.
I don't understand. I don't get it, and I think that's kind of where I'm at with it. Like,
another poor decision from Disney.
Yeah, like, how can you take something so cool and botch it? You don't have to do a whole lot, So why is it bad, dude? You almost have to like choose. You almost have to choose for it to be bad. Again, 15 years to make decisions, to reshoot, to take Jared Leto out after his 4 or 5 franchise-ending movies, and replace him with the person we all want to see anyway,
Garrett Hedlund, or your boy, which I heard Jeff Bridges is in it, but it's like a very nostalgia bait cameo moment.
Yep. Which I'm like, dude, like, look, you had it.
Because apparently this movie has like nothing to do with Tron Legacy. It's just like the idea of
why are we even here, dude? Why are we here? Who cares?
Yeah.
And that's the theme of this movie. The theme of this movie is who cares. Like, why are we watching this movie?
Spaceship.
Yeah. It's just cool. And like a lot of the reviews I've been watching, I mean the again, I haven't seen it, so I'm trying to not be too hard on it, having not seen it. But there's a reason why I haven't seen it yet. And it's because I don't care. Which is a huge bummer, because Tron Legacy is like such a formative movie going experience for me. Like, it was such a great movie to see in theater. And like the soundtrack was one of the first soundtracks that I was like so excited about. That wasn't like an orchestral or
definitely like one of the top soundtracks of all time, I would say.
Dude, to me, like at that point in time in my life, I was listening to like 2 or 3 of those like soundtracks that were like made by bands or like collections of songs and stuff, and it was like Blade Trinity,
Nice.
A Knight's Tale, and this movie, Tron Legacy. Like those were like I just listened to those soundtracks because I thought they were great like collections of songs. And the 9 Inch Nails thing apparently has continued that, which is amazing and great. I didn't expect anything less. 9 Inch Nails is amazing, but I don't know. I'm like, it's got to be more. You have to like care about these stories. You can't just throw slop our way that looks cool.
Yeah.
It takes a little bit more. Even, dude, it doesn't take much more, to be completely honest.
Yeah, we don't need a
Top Gun Maverick,
Christopher
dude.
Nolan. Yeah, we don't need a Christopher Nolan story with crazy twists.
Yeah.
It's like
Top Gun
Maverick
was,
is also Joseph Kosinski, who did Tron Legacy.
Yeah.
And it's a very basic story, but the characters are great.
Yep, exactly, dude. That's my exact comparison is like, you're not that far away from Maverick, Top Gun Maverick, which is not a magnum opus. Like, it's a great movie, an amazing movie. Because it's aware that it's a movie, and it's just there to be awesome.
And you appreciate the craft of the practical stunts.
Yes. And this is just not even close. Like, the fact that it's not in the same conversation is mind-blowing and disappointing. So
Rip.
I'm sad. I love a good sci-fi movie.
Same.
And I'm sad that this is like a blow. I feel like sci-fi movies have been not getting like some love outside of like Dune, which is
I agree.
honestly holding up the entire genre right now, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's I don't want to keep circling back, but it's just a shame because like the whole like RGB vibe is like so huge and has been for a while, and that's kind of like straight up Tron, and like Blade Runner meets RGB with great music.
Yeah,
it's just a miss for them to.
Dude, it should be so easy, man.
Yeah.
It should be so easy.
Bummer.
Yeah.
Should we talk about some well-received thing other than the single-player campaign?
Yeah.
So Battlefield 6 just came out. The interesting part about Battlefield 6 is Battlefield has had some missteps with, I think, 2043, where it was like future, where it was like almost eras combined. Like, wasn't it like World War One? You could fight World War One fighters with like future fighters.
Dude, I'll be honest with you. I'm probably the worst person to ask.
Yeah, Austin played it.
I'm a Battlefield hater. I don't think those games are very good.
Rip.
And that's kind of the end of my opinion.
I'm on in the middle between you and someone who would love it. I remember getting Battlefield 3 on the 360 because the graphics looked so good and like everybody was talking about it. And I remember playing it and being like, dude, I must suck because these graphics are so realistic. I can't even see that person shooting at me, and I sucked and I didn't finish it. But I played a frick ton of Battlefield 1943 just because it was just an online, like 4 or so maps, and it was just so fun. The DICE is really good at sound design, I feel like. So their worlds are kind of immersive in that way. But I played that one. I played a ton of Battlefield 1. I got super pro, if I may say so myself, at flying planes to where like I would play with my group of friends and like I would be the one on the plane, like providing air support or whatever. So it was a very cool. I loved Battlefield 1 so much. And then Battlefront 1 or 2 came out after that. And I was like, ooh, I can't wait to do TIE fighter, dogfighting stuff. And they like changed the controls from Battlefield 1, and I was like, holy crap, I suck at this. This is very unfortunate. And I didn't really play any of Battlefield
It was
stuff.
crappy. It was like a terrible decision.
Yeah. So I haven't really played a Battlefield game since then. But the reason this is interesting is because Call of Duty has become kind of a joke with like all the licensed stuff. Seth Rogen being a playable character. The biggest like meme right now is that interview with one of the devs talking about the cat cafe, and it's like, oh, we love how you can the call outs of I've got him in the cat cafe, and I feel bad for that person because she's probably just like, this is cool, and now like everybody's laughing at her online.
Dude,
so
it's because look, like as a Call of Duty fan, right? Like I've always preferred Call of Duty over Battlefield. To be honest with you, I even still do. And I'm way more excited about Black Ops 7, which does not look like a very good game, than I am about Battlefield 6. Just because I prefer the gameplay. But like what they're trying to do with Call of Duty with the Cat Cafe and all that is like recapture this culture that kind of emerged naturally from like the old like Halo 3 and Halo 2 days and Call of Duty COD 4, which is Modern Warfare 1, Modern Warfare 2, where it's like people and the community come up with these like meme-y, jokey call-outs because they play it so much.
And they're trying to do it inorganically, create those moments. Yeah.
And like those moments too, like come out too. It's like I don't necessarily want everybody to know what I mean when I say cat cafe.
Yeah.
Like we're joking around because there's a cat poster in a cafe and we're calling it cat cafe, and like that's confusing if somebody else hears us.
It'd be like Destiny, the way you guys do call-outs, for them to be like, we're going to call this part of the map Doritos because we love how the community blah, blah, blah. And you're just like, oh, it's not cool anymore. It's like when the teacher tries to make jokes or memes or whatever.
Well, that's like there's one where it's like two fish circling each other. We call it something inappropriate.
Nice.
And it's just like, it's funny, but everybody knows. You know, like everybody knows what we're talking about. And or like you said, like we have one that we call Doritos, and it's hilarious. And it's not Doritos at all. But if Destiny came out and was like, these ships are now canonically called Doritos, we'd be like, you freaking suck, dude. And I feel like that's what Call of Duty is doing, and they're leaning into that vibe hard. That game has always been like, Call of Duty's always not been about trying to recreate realistic Warzone like gameplay, right? Like, it's not supposed to feel you're using freaking like throwing knives and like, you know, like thermite grenades that you like huck at a wall and try and like stick in somebody. That's not how war goes. And like Battlefield has always tried to be he never changes, dude. And I feel like Battlefield has always tried to skew a little bit more towards realism, kind of. You know, like there's obviously the like stupid like the Renzuka and all of that like crazy stuff, because it's a video game, so like realism is subjective, but like in video games. But like, I don't know, man. What's always like taking me away is like, it's so hard to like play whatever. I liked the Battlefront games that DICE did. They were okay.
Yeah. Especially like after a bunch of updates and they changed things. Battlefront 2 is a good time now, dude. And it looks great.
Here's the thing. I've still got probably an infinite more amount of hours in the like 2006 Battlefront 2.
Oh yeah, same. I played a ton of that.
Yeah, I still like, I'm talking about in the last 5 years. I probably have more hours in Battlefront 2 2006 than I do the newest DICE Battlefront 2. Because the game is more fun. Like to play the game is more fun. DICE, for me personally, DICE misses the mark on fun. Realism, cool, dude.
That's how it was with Battlefield 3 for me. I was just like, I can't see anything. This is too real. I'm out.
Yeah. And look, I was gonna say something. Maybe I won't. I was gonna say, like, I'll fly somewhere if I want some realistic warfare. But I don't.
No.
What I want is to play a fun game with my friends. And like, you know, people are always like, "Oh, but you can blow up the buildings." And I'm like, who the frick cares, dude?
Love it, dude.
Like, cool. No, yeah, I mean, like, it's cool. There's not a reason I'm gonna buy a game.
Yeah. I don't know if I'll play this game. Probably not. But I just think it's
Hello
interesting.
Kitty.
Yeah, I'll be playing
Island
Hello Kitty
Adventure.
Island Adventure.
Yeah.
I'm way closer to playing that than Battlefront 6.
There
Or
you go.
Battlefield
Do
6.
it, Brian.
It's interesting. The IGN reviewed the single player campaign and gave it like a 5 or 6 or something like that. Terrible. And I think that's kind of what people expected. Like, nobody really plays those games for single player. I don't know if they've done a multiplayer review yet, which I guess maybe they're waiting on more time with servers and stuff.
I'll say this too about that, the review. Like, people were like, "Oh, but remember, IGN gave Battlefront 6, or Black Ops 6 a 9 for their single player." And I'm like, "Yeah, did you play it?
Oh,
it was amazing. It was amazing, dude. It was so fun." So I'm like, I don't get it. I'm not saying that game is as good as Battlefield 6 or whatever, like the multiplayer, whatever, you know, Black Ops or Call of Duty's multiplayer, like you said, is kind of turned into a joke. So I'm not arguing for that at all. But like, I played the campaign for Black Ops 6. I think everybody should play it. It's incredible.
You talking about it, and everybody's saying it was great.
It's incredible.
But so what's interesting about Battlefield 6 is they're leaning into, they like kind of have read the room and see that Call of Duty has kind of become a joke with in that regard. And there's one trailer for Battlefield 6 where like Zac Efron and a few other like celebrities are walking on a bridge and they just get blown up. And random soldiers walk through and they're like, "Who was that guy? I don't know, but we got to push. And it's just kind of like obviously making fun of the licensing and all that stuff with these other games.
Love it.
And I think that's why people are really into it right now. Is it's like it's kind of gone back to its roots with just like not goofy, realistic, which isn't for everybody. But yeah, just getting away from the like goofy licensing stuff that I think is kind of old at this point for a lot of people.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm over here. I'm about to get 100 skins in Fortnite, but
bro.
So I'm into it in certain arenas, but I can appreciate the like people wanting to get back to kind of the roots of Battlefield with this one, because Battlefield 1 was very like serious and not nobody had jetpacks in World War One. So I don't know if I'll play it, but I just think it's interesting, and I like that people are.
I'm not like opposed to it. Like I said, I'm probably the worst person to ask because I've been a Battlefield hater. I played Bad Company like way back in the day, like Xbox 360, and I loved it. And then like the next one wasn't like that very much. I can't even remember what it was. And I was so disappointed that I kind of was just like, whatever. And then when I hopped back in like I think it was Battlefield 3 or 4, and was like, bro, this is overcomplicated and stupid. It was whichever one of those two had their like menu systems was like just atrocious. Like I couldn't figure out how to play a game. And I was like, dude, this is so stupid. And I finally got in a game, and it's like, everybody was just talking about like, throw a grenade at that wall, watch, see it blows up, and I'm like, cool. And I was like, you guys know like Fortnite's around now, right? Like we don't have to play this. You don't have to just like play like a game.
Got him. And, I do remember one of the Bad Companies, one or two, like that was one of the appeals was like destructible environments. And I'm kind of opposite. I think it's dope, especially like in the finals, which I know you also hate. It's just like total game-changing things that only destructible environments could.
Dude, it's not a bad thing. Like I want to be very clear. Destructible environments should be the norm. It's not but that's my thing. It should be the norm. I don't want to talk about it. Just do it. If I throw a grenade at something, I just expect that thing to explode. The fact that people are talking about, number one, the finals, which is an objectively terribly balanced game. It's not a very good game.
Got him.
It's a great idea. Like masked in a horrible game, but the destructible environments should be and are like a portion. And I know like specifically in the finals, which is also the reason we keep bringing up the finals, for those of you who don't know, is it's also made by the same people who do Battlefield.
It is?
Is like there's sorry. No. It is the people who left Battlefield, created their own company. But it's the same. It's X Dice. Okay. Yeah, it's X Dice devs. So that's why there's so many similarities. But like it became part of the gameplay in the finals. There's like I think it's medium. The medium class has like a thing you can like put on a floor or a wall to make it like see through, and you can pass through, or like whatever. Like that's cool.
The heavy class can take down an entire building.
As I say, the heavy class can just start like running and like break through walls and like do stuff. Like that's cool gameplay. The problem with the finals is that the classes are not balanced very well in terms of like if you're a light, you're just at a light class, you're just at an objective disadvantage in any sort of combat encounter if you're not like hyper mobile. And if you're a heavy, you're at an obvious advantage in any sort of combat, even if you're stupid.
They're constantly buffing and nerfing to try to figure things out. And I put a ton of hours into the finals. I will say I really enjoyed it, but you're not wrong with the balance of stuff.
I mean, I have a good amount of hours in it. I don't know how many. I'm gonna check right now. Actually, like I played it for a bit because the gunplay and the like actual like movement and stuff is really good. But what really took me away from it was the
I've got 93 hours.
the balance. That's so much more than me. Oh my god, that is literally 10 times more than me.
Hey,
I have 10
I was
hours.
into it, dude. I played a good bit.
I thought I was into it. I gave it like 10 hours, and then I was like, this is just not a well-made game, and dipped. But especially when like you have like Splitgate and stuff, which is Splitgate 1, Splitgate 2 has struggled a little bit, but Splitgate 1 was like so much better than the finals. So much better. And just never found an audience really.
I feel like Asia
But
listening
all
to
that-
me talk about Peacemaker right now.
Yeah.
Holding my tongue.
Yeah.
But dude, I don't know. Look, as a first-person shooter player, as like a competitive player, the finals is just a disappointment. It's fine. It has so much potential, and it just cannot find a way to be interesting. And I feel the same way about Battlefront or Battlefield or whatever. Battlefield's like close to being really, really cool, but it's like, and here's the thing with Battlefield, I'm a little bit more willing to say that it's just not for me. You know, like I don't think it's a bad game. Like I think the finals is a not well balanced game. It's not fun to play. I don't feel that way about Battlefield. I feel like Battlefield's probably just not for me. I like a little bit more of an arena shooter, 6v6, 3v3 kind of vibe. A little bit more like team-based combat.
Yeah,
and this is definitely right. This is like 20 versus 20 or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And there is like strategy to it, but only if you have like a team of like 6 people getting on to play at the same time, minimum. And that's where I'm like, I'm not that interested in it. I'm not interested in like being the one guy that finds a tank and blows up like a house, and then I'm like, whoa, cool, but like it didn't actually do anything to help us win the match or whatever. Like,
this is kind of a change of subject, but I don't know, maybe this is a bad thing, and I don't know. The reason I haven't played Fortnite in forever, but I like that Fortnite is just Fortnite, and they update it, and there's like events and stuff like that. With Call of Duties and Battlefields, it's always like, here comes the new one, and then you play for a year, and then there's another one you gotta play. I kind of wish there was just like a Battlefield online,
dude,
like there is a Fortnite.
I think you nailed it. To be completely honest, at this point, I think there just needs to be Call of Duty Black Ops and Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
Mm-hmm.
And just
and
let
then
them
release.
Be the thing. That's kind of what they're already doing.
Stories for it or something like that.
Yeah,
if you want to.
They've already kind of done that with like Call of Duty has
Warzone.
become like people complain about like the size, but it's essentially a launcher with like the last 4 games on it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, no, Black Ops 6 or Black Ops 7 or whatever is not 400 gigs. It's Modern Warfare 3, the multiplayer for Modern Warfare 3, Warzone, the campaign for Black Ops 6, and the multiplayer for Black Ops 6, and then now Black Ops 7. That's why it's huge. It's like, we don't need all that. I totally agree with you, dude. I think that's why Fortnite has found a lot of success, and like now they're running stuff back too. Like they're doing like OG, which is like essentially like they're literally just uploading their old content. Seasons like 1, 2, 3, I think they're on 4 now. Like running it back so that people who didn't play it have an opportunity to play that kind of Fortnite. And I've gone back in the last couple seasons and played some of the Fortnite OG, and it's like it's builds because they didn't have no builds back then. It's not super sweaty. People who say builds is super sweaty are just bad at the game. But like it's really fun, it's really cool to be able to experience that, and then when you get tired of it, you can go play no builds with your buds. Like there's so many options to play the game how you want to play it and experience it the way you want to experience it. And I think games like Battlefield and Call of Duty are missing that piece.
Mm-hmm.
I played Call of Duty like 2 weeks ago, and it's not great right now.
Yeah.
And then I don't super care to play Battlefield, but maybe I'll give it a try. It's not on Game Pass or anything is the other problem.
Yeah.
A game like this size, it's a tough sell for me at $70.
Same. Yeah, I probably won't ever play it until there's a big sale or something.
Oh yeah, same. I probably will never play it ever.
But Asia's already playing it. I think she's number one. She's ranked.
Mm-hmm. I think 100%ed it.
All those highlights you see in the trailer, that's actually just Asia's
that
gameplay.
was the Asia gameplay. All right. We out of here? Quick break?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
All right, take a break. We'll be right back. Wrap it up, guys.
Did you guys ever like post a story and then realize you have like 2 or 3 people that you like that are like quasi famous who follow you, and then you like realize they see it and you're like frick,
because you're like bad mouthing them or something?
No, just like I posted the other day, we did that D&D night,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like my house was full of like skulls and was red, and we're like playing D&D. It's just super nerdy, and I'm not embarrassed of it at all. Let's freaking go, dude. Like that's great. I'll tell the world. But like I posted it, and like 2 like pretty famous worship artists like saw my story.
What a dweeb.
And gave me like the thumbs up, and I was like, oh my god.
Cool games.
It's like people I know who are like they're not
Podcast.
super famous or anything like that. Like it wasn't like Brandon Lake or like, you know what I mean? Like it was just like people who I personally like, I know them and have spent time with them, and then now they're like doing some bigger stuff, and they saw that, and I was like, well,
Not working with that guy.
cool. I'm not spending my time writing deep worship songs. I'm absolutely like, curing hags and in my free time.
That's what life's all about, dude.
Yeah, it was just funny to me because that person literally he just like came up on a story, and I was like, oops, that's an embarrassing memory.
Nice. Well, let's not think about it. Let's get back into the show, shall we?
Let's think about it more.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Welcome back. Thanks for sticking with us, and welcome to the end. The show is over. GG's.
Aw.
Thank you all for listening or watching over at youtube.com/@Moviga Podcast. Don't forget, every Moviga Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, we are live. So we'd love for you to hop in chat and join us. But also, audio goes live every Friday. So give us a follow on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all them places. Share us with your friends. We'd appreciate it. Check us out at movigapodcast.com. All the links you'll ever need are there. Hop on our Discord. Follow us on social media at Moviga Podcast on Instagram or Facebook. And go subscribe to our YouTube channel. And give us some likes. Helps us out. And that's it. Shout out to Lee. We love you. Appreciate you. Asia, Brian, thank you for being here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's an
Anytime.
honor. True honor. Everyone else, thanks for listening. We love you. Have a good week. Bye.
Ah.
Post show.
Bro, I just wish I could crap on Battlefield more.
Brian, I'm gonna make a reel for Moviga with something that I observed that I don't think anyone else has observed about the Peacemaker season 2 finale.
Okay.
And I'm gonna make us famous.
Oh. Okay.
I sent even the recordings of the things I observed, and I was like, interesting. But I genuinely have not seen anyone else say anything about it. Like,
Everyone
I keep looking
has missed
too.
this in the Peacemaker finale. The thing everyone missed.
I need a good
James Gunn is gonna
clickbait
find us.
title.
He's gonna be like, "Dang it, Asia, you ruined it."
You're
Foiled my plans.
Let me watch the rest of your podcast and see if you guys enjoy the show.
And then come on and be a guest.
You're like, I like that Asia girl, but I don't know what that's Steven.
Yeah, he's gonna come on and be a guest and just stare
yeah.
me down the whole time. That's freaking.
They're gonna be like, why is there an empty
We also
chair
decided,
just
Brian,
for
that Steven needs more trauma bonds, and I think that's why he's not not connecting with some of these storylines. Is because
you're not. You haven't been traumatized.
I didn't like
dude.
Peacemaker because I'm happy. I'm a happy person.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Yeah. Be less happy. It's great.
I was like, it's not Ted Lasso.
Dude, I haven't been happy in, I don't know.
Ever.
How old am I? 35? 34? It's probably been at least like 27 years.
Yeah.
Since you watched
Brave
Little
whatever
Toaster.
the toaster. Yeah.
Oh man.
Dude, yeah, no.
That did
Trauma bonding is great.
We can
That's why I
bond over
hate Ted
Brave
Lasso.
Little
It's like, who's trying to feel good? Who wants like
Exactly.
fake feel goods, dude? Like you're trying to like convince yourself you're happy, you freaking clown.
Ted has anxiety though.
Great.
You guys
That
can
is
So
true.
does
relate.
everybody else. So does every normal person. If you don't have anxiety, it's because you're freaking soft, dude.
Yeah.
Have a better life. Be anxious.
Yeah, you heard it here first, guys.
Have panic attack. Have panic attacks or be more useful.
Help me
Little.
appreciate the good days.
Yeah. Your
Watch the
options
roller coaster.
are have panic attacks or stop being useless.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
I stand
My
by
Brian
it.
impression.
I don't know.
Anyway,
Panic attacks suck. Maybe just regular old anxiety.
yeah, stop. Don't worry about it, guys.
Dude, I
Alright.
literally told my wife to be more stressed out the other day.
Understandable.
Like
sounds
straight up. I was like, you are way too relaxed. You need to be more stressed out. I was like, picture
agree with
our kids like under a bridge doing drugs.
No. I think
That's how you keep them
Work
safe.
harder.
Haley and I are similar. I think my superpower is a high pain threshold and a go with the flow attitude. Like everything's okay. Everything's gonna be fine and nothing
Dang.
can hurt me. And then you can do anything.
That
And
ain't
that's
me.
the key.
Everything
dude,
can hurt me.
that's-
and nothing is fine.
That's my superpower is anxiety.
Well, I'm still recording.
Like people are always like, why are you always so stressed out? And I'm like, well, when something actually stressful happens, everybody looks at me and they're like, huh, you handled that like pretty well. I'm like, dude, that's because I freaking
My
live
secret
here,
cap.
dude. It's like I live here. You guys just showed up.
Mm-hmm.
All right? I think every single time somebody chooses blue shoes over red shoes, that the world's over. And so when then somebody shows up with a freaking samurai sword to the church, I'm like, this is a
This ain't
normal
nothing,
day,
dude.
dude.
I got my
This
blue
is
shoes on.
easy. This is freaking easy. I always tell people everything's a 7. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I under toasted my bread a little, you know, like it's not enough toasted, and now I have to figure out how much longer I want to toast it before it burns, right? Because you can't just toast it for the same
yeah.
amount. That's a 7 on the stress scale.
Tight line.
7.
Mm.
Nuclear holocaust. 7. It's all 7. Everything
See,
is
that's
a
how I am,
7,
but
dude.
but it's 1.
Dang.
Dude, that's Haley.
More
That's
of
the Haley
Asia.
to a
That's what I said.
T,
You
dude.
me and Haley are very similar. We're both 9s.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Yes, and that's why I married her, is because like literally the other day she was like, you need to relax, and I was like, you need to be more stressed out, because I was like you're not sitting around picturing your family in rags daily all the time like I am. Work harder, go crazy, like. And then she's
well,
like,
nothing
you
like-
need to go to therapy.
Nothing like hurts my or like not hurts, but like throws my soul off more than like Luke, who does struggle with anxiety. When he tells me like, you don't need to freak out about that, then I'm like,
Whoa.
yeah, it's
that,
like
it's that
what?
Akira like clip. Where,
Whoa.
Yeah.
what the?
Yeah,
What's
that's-
happening right now?
I don't think I've ever said that to Haley before. I tell her to stop yelling at me a lot, because when she gets excited, she starts to like talking really loud. And so like, you know, the new Taylor Swift album came out, so I've been like being talked loudly at a lot. And she's like, you gotta see this reel. And I'm like, calm down. I will watch it with you, I promise. But you don't have to yell at me. I'm right here. And then on the other hand, there's me over here, like, you know, I'm like, the next 4 nights I have to go to bed at 10:14 exactly. Otherwise, we might
16
die.
will feel left out.
That's a good callback to you saying that you had OCD earlier.
Oh, dude. It was, dude. It's so funny to me. Like there was such a large portion of my life spent focused around that like now it's not.
Yeah.
That's so weird to me. Like thinking back where I'm like, dude, I used to count and categorize the amount of things I stepped over each day.
Yeah.
Like,
I used to not step on cracks on the
I-
sidewalk, and now all the cracks on the sidewalk have to go in the
Oh,
heel
oh
or in the
my-
arch of my foot.
Yeah, so for me, it was how I had to step over the same amount of things with both legs each day. But there was different categories. Cracks were one, right? If you stepped on a crack, obviously you had to step on another crack the same size with the other foot in the same spot.
Yeah.
Right.
To even it out. That's child's play. But painted lines like in a parking lot, those were 2. So you either had to step over one with your right foot
Such a
and then
fun
also
post
step
show.
over one with your left foot, or 2 regular cracks with your left foot to
That's
even
the
it
math.
out.
Okay.
And when you did it, you have to overextend your leg.
Okay, writing
So
this
that
down.
way, like you know when you like straighten it out and you kind of feel it in like the back of your knee pit.
Yeah.
If you didn't step over it like that, it didn't count.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
dude,
fun.
it was a
That is
whole
fun.
I
thing,
won't
dude.
dox for their, so they don't get embarrassed. That is not diagnosed OCD, but me and another person I know really well are like, no, you're OCD. He was admitting. We were recalling like things that we would observe growing up that like would lend to that, like add to our reasoning to why this person is OCD. And then he was laughing at us and he was like, actually, no, like that stuff hasn't really changed. Like now when I check the door, like the front door to make sure it's locked, I'll check it 6 times. And then I'm like, oh no, that's the devil's number. And then I'll just check it a 7th time just so.
Yeah.
good
No,
to go.
that's it.
And I was like,
That's it. He's
and
got
he was
it.
like laughing, like joking, because we were like kind of joking. And
Yeah,
then
like,
he
nope.
said that, and we were like, I think maybe he needs to go get that checked.
So you never had any OCD stuff like that, Asia?
Not OCD stuff, but just ADHD stuff.
Dang.
Yeah. You didn't
I
have
got lots
to
of
drag
examples of
your
ADHD.
toenails like under your feet over the same amount of cracks in the hardwood floor.
No.
If you grit your teeth on this side, you didn't have to do it to this side, and then this side.
Actually,
Start
no,
with
the
that one
funny
and then
thing
back
is,
to that one.
I would do things that would like present as OCD, but before I knew what I was consciously knew what I was doing, I was like managing my ADHD to help me focus. So I would count stuff, but not like out of like, oh, I need to do it like this. It was just like, hey, I need to focus up on what I'm doing. So I would count. That was a very different motivation.
That was my big struggle as a kid. It was OCD and ADHD. My OCD was more debilitating. My ADHD was way more manageable, like not as intense. And so they put me on medicine for my ADHD, and it made my OCD so much worse because I could focus.
Oh, no. Yeah.
And so
like zeroing in on everything.
Yeah, and so I stopped taking my meds like completely. I still don't, and it helped so much because then it was like immersion therapy. Like for me, I got to be like 18 or maybe even a little younger, maybe like 16. And it was like, nah, I can't live the rest of my life like this. I'll die.
Yeah.
And so I literally remember like actively being like picking up a fork and being like, not you, because I don't like it as much as this. and like now I'm like, they're just freaking forks. Like who cares? Like it makes so little sense to me now, but like there was so much time spent on that.
There is a fork in my drawer that I hate though, and I will like. I plan out like if I need a fork for just like a second, I'm like, let me go ahead and use the fork I hate,
The crappy one.
so I don't have to use that.
So that way it's already dirty. You don't have to worry about it. Yeah.
Exactly, dude. Strategize, dude. Anyway,
100%.
all right.
Yeah, our post show is
GG's.
just
Post show,
diagnosing
dude.
each other. I like it.
Yeah.
Post
And
show.
the post show is just us talking about literally
Our
why
problems.
we're messed up.
Yep.
Why
All right,
do we love
everybody.
movies and remember everything about them.
YouTube chat viewers, we love you. the party continues in Discord. Hop in our Discord. Have a great week. We'll see you later. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.